não dancei muito os bailes da Dona Mercedes, que era muito difícil pra mim. Mas eu era a cantora e a protagonista de ficar puxando o pessoal.
Like 5 every morning for the sun come up, I'm climbing. Shit ain't always black and white, sometimes you gotta run us blind. Hit me with the clock, watch the phones out dark, that when it's still look, baby, I was on time. I ain't tryna wait more than 15 minutes. If you got a date at 15 minutes, I was on the way, I was speeding just to get got stopped on the dime. If you talking about time, wasting this should be a crime. Look, you ain't gotta front to say something. Wearing sunshades in the nighttime. You ain't gotta search for the right time. I already seen it from the front, you was curvy. Got the message and I'm operating likewise. Like Diesel while I'm puffing on the Percy. Little dragon happened twice in my lifetime. Why you had to take it to the max so you blurred me. But your clock wound up, you was perfect. Tell me I'm climbing. Wake up like 5 every morning for the sun come up, I'm climbing. Shit ain't always black and white, sometimes you gotta find it line. Give me with the clock for the ones I die, little bullets still strong. Early bird, it's the one. That ain't always true, man. Nigga, check this. I was past, I was burned. Rated D and running curl, got it back. I was sick, she ain't my concern no more. Puff past, up past, and earn. R.I.P. the moment. I can't confirm that a nigga gon' buy with a bad bitch vibe. Keep it going. Talking about time, I'm waking up 5 in the day, I'm grinding, I need them more. Digging through it all till I'm finding a norm right behind it. Studies to deny me, I need them more. I already seen it from the front, she was pervy. Talking about time. pieces, skin and bone. Welcome home.
Taking notes of my keyboard. What you bothering me for? There's a room full of niggas. What you following me for? See no fucking sing along. So girl, what you singing for? It's 'cause we blowing like a C4.
By now we've shown you the way. Call me if you get lost.
Show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you niggas how to stunt, on the show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt.
What you didn't believe us?
Got slave with money, can't choose which one. Might go chip something, can't choose which gun. Don't do no cuff and go when night come. No, you can't be my girl, get charged. Never give a fuck about where you from. Chopper in the trunk, put 100 in the trunk. Pop a nigga up in the minutes in Milan. Gotta catch a flight to get to be careful. Run it up, know the niggas not with us. She got freckles, I got cookies, selling bitches come with us. Got the house on the hilly, lean like a double cup, clean like my stubble cut. They will never give a fuck. Got the blower in the plug, PB serving tennis like a motherfucking clutch. If you ride and buckle up, you dying if you touch. Big G's, big C's. If you cousin throw it down, niggas marked out. Nigga pipe down, I don't fight hoes, I don't bust down. I don't like those, I like big wheels. You ain't got those. It's a fucking movie with big words. I'll show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you niggas how to stunt. On the left side, I'll show you how to stunt. On the right side, I'll show you how to stunt. I got a Jelly Kelly green rolled in the guts, off white like a jalapeno. Leather hot and curves, she make Nelly sing songs. Big curls on the belt, make my belly seem swole. I'm watching Queen Anne, looking like an extra. Different color chest pieces hanging from my neck. Stones through and they give me redneck Texas. I cover it with stars in the closet like my exes. Be a 151, bitch, this ain't a Lexus. Third gear got me driving like I got a death wish. Small Italian town, hitting Willis on a Vespa. Stamps on my passport is longer than a lecture. Ain't checking got some explainable etc. Is what the fuck you gon' eat if you tryna catch up. Nigga, I'm a big dog, running hop, big lips, big farm, guaranteeing that you leaving in a stretcher. Nigga, pipe down, I don't fight hoes, I don't bust down, I don't like those, I like big wheels, you ain't got those. It's a fucking movie with big roles. I'll show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you niggas how to stunt. On the left side, I'll show you how to stunt. On the right side, I'll show you how to stunt. All that join us because they can't beat us. Get them on the K plan, follow the leader. Let the fuck up off me, dog.
Let me explain real simple.
Off me, dog.
Talking $1 million bands, multi-million-dollar auction houses. These are levels you niggas never seen before.
Show you how to stunt.
Stunt 101,
Yo,
nigga.
in the TY, I'm a motherfucking creator. Me and Flacco Jordan been getting green by the acres. Sweet by Cartier, texture is alligator. Wipe your feet on that doormat before you speak. How you tell us that you real, but you stay on the mid? How you got no house keys, but you show up the tag? How you know that gun? How you clean your free
Everybody throw a wave. Throw a wave in the chat if you're just hanging out. Waves.
Call me when you get lost, bitch.
Waves. Throw waves in the chat. Everybody say hi. Do it now. What's up, K the One? It's good to see you, man. Coming to hang out. Mozzarella, Miss Maxine, Father Micah, who just happens to be sitting in the same room as us. How's everybody doing? This is another vibe. Who's this? Blue Method. This is him hanging out in the All My Homies. How's everybody's Wednesday? Shit, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Actually, K the One too. We got a bunch of people that are just popping in. K the One, where are you based out of now? Yeah, right? I miss Space Jet. I'm so glad he's here. I assume that's San Antonio. Yeah. Doing the chat. What's it like out there? Is it just hot? That's like right on the edge of the desert, isn't it? San Antonio. Just hanging out. It's an oven. It's a dry heat.
Yeah. What's up, people? If you guys see the new additions in the background, the Cheshire Cat, stolen from Be Nice.
Did they know?
Yeah. It's the only thing I wanted from there.
Oh, is it doors closed for that place?
No, Sunday.
Sunday?
Sunday's the last day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So this is my that was my parting gift.
Parting gift.
It's the only thing. It's such an old video of me talking about this is me.
And so it only fits that.
Yeah, I have the Cheshire Cat now.
What's the next move for Be Nice?
I don't know.
Yeah. They're still going to
so-
be trying stuff downtown, though, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Fair.
mean, I know what Tory is trying to do or working on, but nothing's written in stone. So I don't want. There's nothing I can really
no
say.
speculation. Yeah.
It's legitimately I don't know.
Yeah. Fair.
But it was a good run. Shouts out to Be Nice. So if any of you old guys who used to watch the stream, I used to stream live from Be Nice, here on Twitch. So you guys would have saw all those festivities. But Be Nice, it will be closing its doors on Sunday. So that'll be an end of like 4 years being there every Sunday.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I want to say rest in peace. Because, I mean, technically it is rest in peace because if Tory moves to a new spot, it's not going to be called Be Nice. So this is the end of Be Nice.
This would be nice
as,
name.
as the name and everything like that. This is also a nice flip right here by the weekend. Shouts out to Andrew.
Yeah.
But yeah, Be Nice will be closing its doors. People keep asking. They're like, so what happens to Sundays? I'm like,
Just find something else to do.
I mean, it sucks. I mean, it sucks. Y'all only showed up one time in 4 years anyway, so why y'all asking me? Y'all didn't give a fuck in the beginning. So why y'all asking me? I mean, I get it. People.
What's up, Cycle Motion?
Yeah, Alex shirt on. Yeah, no, but nah, but
Dion. How do you say that?
who? Dione.
Aiken.
Dione.
We can't speak.
Yeah, shouts out to you. Yeah, so Be Nice. What will happen on Sunday for me is I'm booked a few places, in June, and then in July I've booked out one Sunday. So, I'll still be around. If you guys want to know what's going on or what I'm doing, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm at I'm_John Q. You can follow me on
Dion. Yeah,
on
thank you.
everything.
This
Dion?
Dion understands the hooked on phonics way to say words. We appreciate that
That's not how Dion is spelled.
because we don't know how words work.
All right. You guys can also follow me on Fanbase at I'm_John Q. I have nothing on there yet, but you guys can follow me on that. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with Sundays and stuff like that, follow me on Instagram and whatever social media platform that you use. If it's Twitter, everything I post on Instagram just goes to my Twitter, which is very boring, but I'm on there. I don't actually physically get on it. But you can follow me on there.
Secretary does that.
All my social medias are the same thing. But Sundays I will be active. I will be around. I'm at Arrow June 11th or something like that. Then after that, I'm doing June 18th is going to be like a Juneteenth Father's Day kind of brunch.
Interesting.
Thing. So I'll be doing that, and we will see. I'll just be around. So,
okay.
But Be Nice was a good run. If you want to join us for our very last Be Nice Day on Sunday. It is this Sunday, the 28th, I think it is. And it's going to be a...
You guys going to do what you did at a Soundbar for the last day of Soundbar?
Nah,
You're not going to just trash the place?
Nah, isn't that crazy? I've witnessed so many venue closings. So many of them.
It's like tradition now.
Yeah, it's just sad now. But, yeah, rest in peace. And it'll be good.
I imagine within the year you're gonna have another Sunday, but you do an Arrow is that a Sunday gig?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, Arrow's fire.
I didn't even know they did. Is it daytime like?
Yeah,
Be Nice?
So Arrow's from 5 to 11.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's reggae, hip hop, soca.
Huh.
So
I had no idea.
Yep. That's where I go after Be Nice. So I always would go to Arrow.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, have a drink. And I've DJ'd Arrow a few times, and Arrow is just straight fire. So I'll be in the guest rotation there.
Cool.
So I'll be popping up there probably once a quarter or once every 2 months or 3 months.
Solid. Very solid.
On a Sunday. Let's stop this. This is Shiloh Dynasty on a flip. Oh, beautiful.
I can't. It's too good.
Let me think. What else? But I don't know if I want to do another Sunday weekly.
I feel like there are, like, for example, Kim and I went to Rockville this Sunday, and the whole time I'm like, I'm going to shoot all these opening acts just to send Q, just to be like, you could be here.
The reason why I say that is because Be Nice was always a passion project for me. So Sunday used to be my day off. Like, now it's Monday, but Sunday used to be my day off. And then, like, we were hanging out and we saw Be Nice, and I was like, well, I'm not doing anything on Sundays. If I can find a spot where I could play whatever I want, where it's super chill, where it's a nice view, I don't mind. So that's why it happened. And I didn't mind. I could watch football. It was cool. Yeah. And now it's like there's no other spot like Be Nice in Orlando.
Bonkers.
So, I'm cool with just watching football on Sunday. And we got the Jets, got Aaron Rodgers. So with Aaron Rodgers, we're only going to win about 9 games, and then we're going to miss the wild card playoffs. And then the whole coaching staff is getting fired, and then we're going to go back into reconstruction. It's going to be another 13 years before we make it to the playoffs.
But we're on the up now.
But I will still be yelling at the screen the entire football season and wearing my Jets shirts and about to rip them in half and screaming profanities. The Chiefs are dope. I mean, the AFC is so packed that it's about to be the most amazing season. I'm gonna start gambling. It's I already downloaded the Prize Picks. I've already downloaded Prize Picks. I'm doing mock picks right now.
Ready, just gearing up.
I'm looking at all the games like, all right, so maybe he'll be hurt this game. And they'll probably do this matchup.
They did. It was this last week that they announced the schedule, right?
Yeah. It was like 2 weeks ago. Aaron Rodgers' ankle's already sore. It's only OTAs. It's going to be another season for the Jets. And if I have all Sunday to just live in that anger, I think I can do it.
Now you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, now I can do it. Now I can do it in
Nate
my
the Great
own house.
says, "Go Chiefs! We sucked for so long. We're finally good." I feel like the Chiefs are the new New England Patriots. Their time is now.
As a Jets fan, I don't want to hear anybody talk about sucked for so long, unless it's a Jacksonville fan.
I'm right about to say I'm a Raiders fan, so it's.
Well, Raiders had.
They had their years of being good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the Jets, we had the early 2000s, good times, but we didn't win. We went to the championships.
I mean,
the AFC championship games, and then, can't wait.
Duval, yep,
you know. But so I'm ready to chill out, watch the games, yell at the games. And the Jets got one of the hardest schedules this season. They go from having one of the easiest schedules to the hardest schedules. We got like 8 primetime games.
They're just going to be playing the Chiefs all year.
I'm going to be brand new. I think the Chiefs are like our 3rd game. I think it's the first game. It's our schedule, first 8 games are like everyone who was in the playoffs. Everyone who was in the playoffs.
Jets been a struggling forecast.
No, man, it's about it, because and I don't want to wish this on him. We have no offensive line. Aaron Rodgers is about to get fucked up.
It's gonna be the Tom Brady thing all over
Oh
again.
My God, it's about to be crazy. But luckily we have a defense, but hopefully nobody gets injured.
Aaron Rodgers is already injured.
Yeah, no, Aaron Rodgers' ankle already fucked up. 3 days of OTAs, he hopping. It's like, Jesus Christ, you guys just pulled another Brett Favre. You got somebody who was like, I want to retire. Jets are like, wait, here's $50 million.
Wait, we'll trade a couple first-round picks for it.
Oh, my God. But at least I'll have one more exciting season before I have to quit football for another 10 years. Like I did.
So you say. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. Well, shouts out to everybody who is joining us in the stream. I haven't had the chance to hit the share button much. So if you guys can, that would be great.
Nick, I don't think anybody's truly a Jags fan. I think you're just a Jags fan when they're like, hey, they won a game. My sister.
Jags are good.
They could be. They could be. They
They're
really
alright.
could be. They're all right.
They're young, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. And then their division's the weakest division to ever touch the face of this earth.
That is true, too.
So
That is
they just got to
awesome.
win 4 games,
Yep.
and they're in the fucking
Yep.
their number 1 seed.
What did they do it? Did they do it this?
They
yeah,
won like
they did
6
it.
games.
Yeah.
Like last year, they won like 3, and was like, "Oh, they might be number 1 in the division. They're still in the hunt." And it was like, "Wow." Yeah. So
I do like the stadium. I do like. The only thing I don't like about the Jag Stadium is when you're up in the nosebleeds, which is the best seats, by the way. Yeah, like you have to go up on an escalator that just goes into the sky. And I'm one that I can handle heights, but after a while I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is high up, and I'm just riding this escalator.
yeah. So my boy is the official DJ for the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Shouts out to Kool-Aid. So
Okay, all right, yeah.
If you ever hear that,
Yep.
if you listen to Jacksonville's radio or anything and you hear Kool-Aid, shouts out to DJ Kool-Aid. That man is a very animated Jags fan.
You have to be.
They fly him out to when they were in the playoffs. They would fly him out
Oh, really?
to just be in the just to be there.
hype.
Yeah,
Just
shouts
be the hype.
Shouts out to DJ Kool-Aid though, man.
So my friend who got me into being a Raiders fan, we always go up to Jacksonville when the Raiders play the Jags, and he has that fear. It isn't fear of heights. Yeah, I was gonna say it isn't fear of heights. It's a fear of things that are high. So like if he's looking up, you'll see like a person standing. So they do the mascot skydive, or they have like a not a bungee, but he just swings in between the across the field. And so every time I'm like, hey Brent, look at the guy way the fuck up there. And he's like, oh, gonna throw up.
That's it. I've never heard of that phobia before.
Yeah, my sister
Interesting.
has it too. Like I'm like you can't go to like New York because the buildings are so tall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they feel like the buildings are going to fall
Yeah.
on them?
Yep. That's the fear. It's the opposite of heights or whatever. So
Interesting.
Trey Buford. Buford. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, shouts out to you. Thank you
Words
for
are
joining us.
really hard today.
Yeah, if you are watching us on YouTube and you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are very close to 1,000 subscribers. Kim, hit the round of applause button on the thingy. I forgot what color it is. It might be yellow.
I think it's
You got to turn the volume button
top
up too.
left corner.
It's yeah. Hit the
hit the
round of
button
applause.
on the thingy.
It's not working. All right. It's not working.
All right.
All right. Round of applause. We almost have 1,000 followers,
Yeah.
everybody.
There we go.
We almost have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which means we're very close to being able to monetize on YouTube. And monetization means that we can make some money to get some people paid because we are broke.
That's
All
what
I
we
can-
do.
All I can afford is this Cheshire cat in the back, and that was free. So, shouts out to you guys. Thank you so much for that. 1,000 inbound. Thank you. I think we're at like 912 right now. So, we're really close.
Wow.
Yeah, really
Wow.
close.
And a $55,000 couch.
Well,
yeah. Oh,
you know.
so he heard it. Okay, so interesting.
Oh, y'all heard it?
Yeah.
Oh, because
Oh.
I don't have the outputs
There
routed
it
to
is.
that. All
There
right.
it is.
Well, Kim has the sound effects that we can't hear. So, yeah.
She's gonna need to start wearing headphones all connected to that thing. Techno stuff.
Oh, she's just pressing every button now.
Everyone's gonna start.
Just blowing people's eardrums
Right?
out. All right. Make sure because one of them like auto plays nonstop. So make sure it's not that one.
I'm pretty sure it's the one you wanted.
Yeah, the one that was auto playing nonstop, and I was like, "What the fuck?" You guys didn't notice that. All right, so yeah, again, if you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, please go over to YouTube, youtube.com, youtube.tv, whatever the hell it is, and subscribe to the All My Homies channel. We are probably at, I think, 912 subscribers, getting real close to that 1,000 mark. Then after we hit 1,000, I think we need like 50,000 watched hours or something ridiculous like that. And we're about a quarter of a way there.
Oh, that's
or
not
halfway.
that bad. Yeah,
I think we're like 33% of the way
yeah, no
there.
problem.
It has to be within a month
Oh,
or so, or
Jesus.
something ridiculous. So
All right, good luck for us.
we're getting there. All right, guys. I know you guys want to hear
what's
some
up,
reviews.
Maceo?
Yeah. Oh, Maceo's in the building.
Yep.
Shouts out to him.
I think. Did you submit, Maceo? He sent me some. We were talking about upward compression, so
Oh, okay.
curious if you sent it. I'll check it here in a sec.
All right. Let me open up the submissions to see what we're looking like today.
All right.
If you guys put a submission in, please throw a wave in the chat room. So while I open this, I can check your name off. A wave or an emoji or a couch emoji in the chat room, depending on what channel you're on. Because if we get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we can then do custom emojis, I think. I don't know.
according
to
what they say.
I'm just lying to you guys so we can get there.
Also, you get a handshake from the president of YouTube. Yeah, or something. Maybe. I don't know.
Time to do a 24-hour stream. That would be the most boring stream. Like what? It would average 0.15 viewers.
After a while, it would just
per
be
hour.
you talking and me like,
Yeah, like no. No, we're not like T-Pain or anybody.
that's
24-hour stream for charity. We are the charity. Donate
we
to
are,
us.
We're a charity case.
Yeah. It just clearly be like, donate to the All My Homies ConsultQnA charity.
Charity.
Goes to feed the hungry, a.k.a. Kim. Kim and Amp. Jovan goes and fucking now Micah. It goes to feed the hungry. You know.
Please, sir.
Then after
We want some more.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 people would submit and then it's GG. Yeah. Nobody would
What's up,
submit.
Mustafa?
Everybody's already intimidated by our reviews. Well, by, I don't know, people like Alex.
Because I speak kind of nice.
Yeah, they're just
it's a 24-hour ad. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, what's up? Mustafa's back. Shouts out to him. He sent over a computer emoji, so hopefully that means he submitted something. Let me open this up again. I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't. Guys, you have to hold me accountable for
You
my
got to
actions.
take donations for dares. Oh, my God.
Nope.
I think I'm too old for that.
I mean, it's like at some point, it's like we're too old to do anything for money.
Eat this wasabi.
Bro. I dare you won't, bro. I dare you won't like self-inflict damage on yourself, so I can just be like, I got somebody
What
to
is
do
the
something.
new challenge? That's not the milk crate challenge. I haven't been keeping up.
I like how the milk crate challenge has kind of fallen into obscurity. Like
Thank
that
God.
didn't happen.
Fucking thank God.
But it's like the early years of COVID is a blur to people.
yeah,
It is like a blur of life. Like
somebody was like, "Oh, what phase are you in? Was it the King Tiger phase, or was the
the Tiger King?
Yeah. What phase do you remember?
Good times. Oh, COVID. All right, where am I? What am I looking for?
Oh,
I open that up. Where's demo submissions? What am I doing? I'm in assets. What am I doing?
There you
Here we
go.
All right. So let's look. I didn't see anybody throw an emoji in the chat room except for Mustafa and Whiskey Way.
I saw Demar, Space Jits hanging out. I saw
Okay.
JVS. I haven't seen the Bliss. Saw Maceo. Knew the Wave. Cycle told me to take my shirt off, and then Nate the Great was talking about the Chiefs. So
Okay.
I think really just the Bliss. The Bliss, if you're here, he sometimes comes in a little bit late.
I saw JVS early. I'm gonna mark him. The
Yeah.
Bliss, we're gonna keep him MIA for now. You know, the Bliss is about to be a senior in high school. I saw his post. Shouts out to him.
That hurts my feelings.
Nah, he's growing up, man. Space Jet could probably offer him like advice on life.
Life advice.
Space Jet, how old are you now? Like 20? 21
I
now?
use TikTok. He doesn't use TikTok. Micah's in here. Micah's our TikTok. He's gonna be our TikTok media manager.
Is New the Wave in here?
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay.
He was the one that was talking about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nate. I thought that was Nate the Great.
No,
Nate-
you're right. You're right.
Is Nate the
Knew
Great New the Wave?
No. Nate the Great's the one about the Chiefs. Knew the Wave I did see right in the beginning.
Oh, okay. So I'll mark him as here. Psycho, I saw him. He's
just commented.
He just keyboard slapped. Oh, and then I see Nate the Great in here. So I think
Yeah.
everyone's here except for the Bliss because I think he's about to celebrate him being a senior in high school. We should tell stories and when he gets in here, just be like, "You're about to be a real man now,
Yeah.
getting in the real world.
Real world, don't expect a lot.
Nobody's gonna care that you feel. You're a man now."
You're a man now.
That's literally the conversation we all got. Going to be a senior in high school as a man. Your life is going to suck. Nothing will be easy. You're going to have to work for everything. Don't cry.
Punch them straight in the face immediately.
Whatever you experienced prior to this is nothing compared to how harsh life is about to get. Literally. Didn't you have that conversation?
Something like it. Yeah, something like it.
We had a pep rally, and the principal went into the pep rally and said, statistically, 20% of your friends will be dead by the time you're 30. This is Southern education, y'all.
And then they played fucking.
This is a true story. I really
They
think,
played fucking House of Pain jump.
I really think it was like 50%. He said some stupid astronomical number. Like, look around. It was supposed to be a pep talk, too. Enjoy your moment now. That's what it was supposed to be. But it was like, look around.
Look around. One of you.
One in every two of you will be fucking
dead.
All you men, life will be hard.
The Bliss is here.
Oh,
All right, the Bliss.
The Bliss, man. Welcome to being a senior. You're going to be a real man. Life is about to get even harder.
Everything's going to suck.
Everything you thought you experienced with life gets 10 times more abusive.
2 of your friends will immediately die. Immediately. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah, man. 90s
sounds like Hunger Games.
Yeah. The early 2000s was different because we didn't have like video cell phones. So I think a lot of the stuff said to us back then in schools,
it's just bullshit.
All of them would have been fired.
Yeah.
The guidance counselors, the principals, they all would have been fired.
It's crazy to me how social media is now the thing that keeps people honest. Like, you can't just go like, oh, yeah, well, my grandmother told me that. Oh, yeah, what are your grandmother based that on? Absolutely nothing? Cool. All right. Here's the stats.
That's one of the good and bad things about social media right there.
Yep.
You know, it's in this infinite information world. We now have troll fact checkers.
That's true also. That's true. Keeps people honest.
Actually, you have to carry the apostrophe. Because what you're in sense in which you're inferring is that there, as in that person there, and not there as in multiple. Therefore, you're wrong.
Therefore, you're wrong.
And you are stupid. Like this. Yeah. All right. Submissions. So, thank you guys. Welcome to the ConsultQnA show.
Where you're all stupid because you didn't carry your apostrophe.
If this is your first time joining us on this show, welcome. It looks like most of you guys have been here for a while, so thank you so much for returning. What we do on this show is we get music sent to us, as we are music professionals / connoisseurs / people, and we review it. we say what things that can be done better. We say what we like. We say what we don't like. And you, as a participant in the chat room, can do the same. Guys, please, no flash photography. Sit back, relax.
Keep your hands and arms inside the ride at all times.
You do not scream out your reviews. You can write them in the chat room, and that would be very much appreciated.
You could scream them, but We have the microphones.
I'm prepping for our live show.
Oh,
This is the
all right.
This is the
yeah.
This is going to be the thing that plays over the when everything goes dark before we walk out on stage.
Yep.
No flash photography.
Please, no flash.
Please try. Laughter is welcome, but please keep your opinions to the chat room. Do not yell them out. Sit back, relax, and welcome ConsultQnA.
Where's that crowd
Cl-
noise?
the-
Where's that crowd noise? Oh, this is terrible.
That'll be our intro. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's start it off with Mustafa. Shouts out to him. He sent over a track called Midas. It's called Minus Final Mix Master Number 2. Didn't we hear this one or something similar to this?
Probably number 1. I don't know.
All right. Let's check this out. Midas Mustafa.
Rude.
In America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the chosen of Israel.
My neck, my wrist, my kicks, my fit, my whip, my crib. I touch it, and just like Midas, it turns in my neck, my wrist, my kicks, my fit, my whip, my crib. I touch it, and just like Midas, it turns into gold. I wish I was black like Brawler Boy, so I can shine bright like a diamond. Aborigine, a real island boy, problem child, and I'm still a problem boy. I drip, intellect, my chick, my rep, my chain, the game. I touch it, and just like Midas, it turns into gold.
Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down. Everything I touch turns to gold.
When I touch it, it turns gold. I just have to let you know. Drum roll, get you raw, bust in the expo. Flexing all that ego, that's so evil. Opposite of me though, I ain't impressed. When I touch it, it turns gold. I just have to let you know. Drum roll, get you raw, bust in the expo. Flexing all that ego, that's so evil. Opposite of me though, I ain't impressed. My neck, my wrist, my kicks, my fit, my whip, my crib. I touch it, and just like Midas, it turns in my neck, my wrist, my kicks, my fit, my whip, my crib. I touch it, and just like Midas, it turns into gold. I touch it, and just like that, it turns gold. I could turn a hoe to a goddess, behold. If I could turn the lyric to a mansion, then I could rule the nation, you get it? Probably why they wanted me in chains in the first place, but I'ma say fuck them like O'Shea say. Then I'm gon' fuck them like I'm Ray J. To the whole clan, brown skin like Brandy. And I ain't talking shady, I'm talking out of love. If they wanna save the babies, they gon' need a little bud. You already know I don't mean no harm. You already know I got that Tebow charm. I think I hear the fuzz, they done rang the alarm. They gon' play they self out trying to give me a charge.
You know, so what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is most likely there is something there. And most likely, maybe that they were the original Israelites, and maybe that the Jewish people today who are white, Caucasian people came in a little bit later on. We know they were sold into slavery. We know now that they're fulfilling prophecies by saying, we're coming back. We want to rejoin the nation.
I like the little beat right there.
I don't. Is this a joke? Like, is this because of the Dr. Q
the
stuff?
Israelites thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it is.
Mustafa, are you a black Israelite?
You can't just ask people.
Yes, you can. are you with the Nation of Islam? Like, are you? Because
Nate the Great said.
Do not watch our reels.
I agree with what Nate the Great said. How it kind of it doesn't feel like one single artist thing. It feels like a bunch of like a DJ mashup. I actually like that feel to it. It makes it sporadic. It makes it all over the place. Yeah, I liked it. What'd you think?
I think it was all right. Nick said I was going to steal it. Nah, I wouldn't steal this one. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It seems like if he was performing, this is a good, I'm about to run out on stage and get the crowd hyped performance song.
Yeah.
But for DJing wise, for listening wise, I don't really feel like this is something I would listen to or DJ, but I could definitely see him perform it.
Yeah.
As this is my intro. I'm coming out on stage, bust down. It's Mustafa, like do a lot of call and response things in between all of the stuff going on. The beat can get the crowd hyped. The DJ can get the crowd hyped with it. And then boom, he goes into his real sets.
Right.
Other than that, I don't see it as
there's a lot of energy.
Yeah, I mean, I think this would need a music video associated with it.
Okay.
To get its point across.
Yeah.
Because, that's just how I feel.
I think there was just the only note, and it eventually happened, is like in the verses, it was like the boo, doo, doo, like it was just that. And it like there was one point where I was like, okay, like I'm waiting. It almost feels like this is like a build up, or it should be a build up. Like when the drums come in, it's like, okay, there it is. Like that's what I've been waiting for.
I like that beginning because that's why I'm saying like the beginning felt like if that was doom doom and he hasn't come on stage, they can be like whatever his crew is, because I think Mustafa's too many syllables. So if his crew is like nerd, which is Pharrell and them, but if they're like nerd, was doom, and they just nerd, and then he comes out, are you ready? Make some motherfucking noise for Mustafa, the black Jewish Israelite. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, and then boom, and then crowd surf, and then
love it.
Boom, next song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel this is. I feel like also in the beginning, master wise, I think this is a mastering thing. The vocals really swell up into your face, and then towards the end of the song, they come back down to normal.
See, somebody made note of that, and then I started paying attention to it, and I was like, I don't feel like that's the case. But if you were hearing it in the beginning, then it makes sense.
In the beginning, it felt like it was really in your face.
Okay.
And then towards the end, it got normal. I don't know what happened. I don't know if instruments backed out. I would have to listen to it again, but that's just how I felt.
I could definitely hear, and I did like in the beat how there was like some very obvious compression pumping, and the vocals. This was, again, after somebody mentioned it. Everything definitely seemed to fit because I couldn't hear the compression pumping in the beginning, but then when the vocals came down, I really heard that. And it really actually gives a good vibe to the beat. So, yeah.
Yeah, so shouts out to Mustafa for that track. I want to call it Bust Down, but it's not called Bust Down. It is called Midas.
Yeah.
As in gold Midas touch.
Yeah.
I saw somebody was like minus or Midas. It's Midas, Midas. The Greek word. Which it really is.
Which it is. Which
that
it is.
That's my 1 year of Latin.
Coming out.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I took Latin for a year.
I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to brag that I speak multiple languages. But Midas.
Learn something new every day, eh?
Yes, please tell somebody about that. You didn't take that with you. Or get it. All right. What are they talking about? Cupcake? So I don't know who Cupcake is, but they're having that conversation in the chat. He said, no, I don't, because the Bliss was like something like Cupcake, I don't know, and then the Bliss is like, Mustafa was like, you're crazy, and then the Bliss is like, no, I don't mean you sound like Cupcake. But some of the ways you say words reminds me of them. Okay.
And then Nick said, Midas is the Greek word for Midas.
I mean, hey, Midas means the golden. I'm not doing it anymore, guys. It's retired now. Let me stop.
What's up, DJ Mari?
Yeah, Mari's in the building. Mari's going to close out Be Nice. So I'm inviting all my DJ friends on Sunday.
Love it.
To close out, just do a set all for the love. None of y'all are getting paid, by the way. I'm just letting y'all know that right now because there ain't going to be enough money to pay all y'all. But I'm inviting all my DJ friends to come do a set, rock out. So I'm inviting, like, Get Free Living. I'm going to invite Wes. I'm inviting Mari already said he's there. KB's going to be there. Enzo's pulling up.
Sweet.
I'm inviting all of my DJ friends to just come, and we all do like 30-minute sets or 1-hour sets.
Yeah.
Or whatever, because we're going to be there from 3 p.m. till 11 p.m.
And
we might say, fuck it.
And just go till 2 a.m.?
Yep.
Perfect.
Let the cops shut us down
Yeah.
because it's the last time we open.
What are they going to do? Close the place?
Fine it.
Fine it?
Who's paying it?
You guys should play. You guys should play on Sunday. Like,
Fuck the police.
it was
Coming
how
straight
loud?
from the underground.
It was 130 decibels from the street corner. They could hear it across Lake Eola, full blast.
Yep, have people swimming in that lake like when the stampede happened. Good times.
Please do that.
Good times.
Please get the place.
So many
fired
memories on that
day.
block, man. I survived a shootout. I survived a stampede. Y'all don't even know about the shootout. I survived the
Yeah.
stampede. There was so many things on the block. Car accidents.
All the time,
I've watched
I can
multiple cars run into each other. So
That's
many.
how good the DJ set was that day.
The block, man. It was good. It was good times to be on the block. You never knew what was going to happen. And I bounced a couple people out of the bar a couple times. Man, good times. Good times. You know,
Memories.
a lot of memories.
Then you'll make more memories.
Nick said I'll try to swing by. Yeah, man, that would be cool.
Maybe they'll let you DJ too, Nick.
Yeah, no, Nick can jump on if you want to. Literally, I don't care.
It's the last day. What's the set gonna suck?
Yeah, I mean, Nick, bring a USB. Come on, Nick. Nick plays straight jazz. Classical jazz.
Bring your saxophone.
Yeah,
Fuck it. Just
yeah.
play over. They'll
Bring
give you
your-
a microphone.
Bring your saxophone. We'll hook you up.
Make it a party, damn it.
Everybody bring a speaker. Daisy chain the block.
Daisy
Let's
chain
go.
the block.
Come on.
Just fucking knock it down.
Have the speakers go all the way around Lake Eola.
Do it. What's up, Just Viz?
Yeah, Just Viz in the building. Cupcake is wild. Cupcake would not happen in person. I don't know what or who Cupcake is. So
Careless whisper type
it's
beat.
pronounced what? What?
Oh. Next song.
Oh, Cupcake? Huh.
That is sure. Sure.
Okay. Well,
I don't know what's happening right now.
as the stream has been derailed,
As the
we will move on to the next. We'll move on to the next artist. Demar is up next with a track called Lifestyle. Shouts out to Mustafa with the last track. But up next is Demar with a track called Lifestyle. He has not sent a love letter because you guys don't care for us anymore. At least write something to Kim. Jesus.
Yes, that's what you're thinking. All right. Okay.
Let's check this one out, Demar, called Lifestyle.
That boy trippin' by himself, what the fuck they ain't ride? There ain't no love in the ass, so find a way to vibe. He light himself at 3-5, start him from suicide. No, he ain't trippin' about bitches, that money on their mind. No, don't care how he do it, he still gon' find a way. No, he won't trip by the body if it's up in the way. But they ain't never trip by his body, they slide him in his face. Tryna conversate with his mama, he need to calm down. Only thinking about a headstone, it hard to stay up. That nigga working hard. hard for that throne, can't miss no layup. Got oppositions hitting their phone, these niggas trolling. That nigga put a strike to your pen, ain't talking bowling. Flag on the play, these niggas on dead, these niggas holding. But he can never trip out the shit, that's how they rollin'. Just make it out and trip on some wall, take it to Poland. They ain't wanna switch on the fly, like where you going?
Right here, D-Mar, I would like to hear you go to Trippie Redd singing. Auto-tune Trippie Redd singing right here. I know we constantly tell you, don't do what everybody else is doing, but something like I feel like that Trippie Redd sound right here would just be perfect.
I can see it. I can see it.
You know, I don't know. Emotional. Maybe he does it in the second verse.
Is that him humming?
I dropped out of school and sold everything for this microphone. I've been trying to take a body, but I've been trying to keep my soul. Ninth grade was all the porch, you can't tell me when I'm wrong. Every time I lit a torch, I've been trying to burn my lungs. I ain't a rapper, this little lifestyle I'm living ain't no fun. Your son a cap, all that shit that niggas talking with my one. I kept it real, niggas cross me in my face and hold a grudge. I heard they songs, niggas shitty on them, might just like some smut. This ain't no game, but it ain't too much to go take them to the hub. These niggas lame, I paid away, and now these niggas like my cub.
So Nate the Great is saying it's a sample.
Okay.
I think some of it is him, though.
It's if it isn't, then it's stuff that I would expect him to do anyway, because he's that creative.
Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if I even want that higher voice to be a main. I just want something to pull to, I guess, be the glue for the rest of the song. Like, be like, yes, we have that it's emotional and you know, NBA YoungBoy-ish, but with that beat, rip some out of me, rip some emotion out of me.
The story's there, but then get the actual like emotion.
And
into it.
It can be in the ad lib, just in the background, where you're just like, like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like this is a song that's like an interlude. I feel like it goes in between two of the heavy hitters on an album. That's my feeling on it.
Maybe.
I don't. I've been okay. Friday is last Friday. The new Sleep Token album came out, and it's phenomenal. And there's like so many elements of this. I could see this perfect like space of crossover between the two sounds. This is D-Mar, right?
Yeah.
D-Mar, look up. It isn't, but it has essence of what you do. Listen to the new Sleep Token album. What's it called? Take Me Back to Eden. It's like it's got so many elements to it. Like people are like, oh yeah, it's like metal, it's like rock, but then the same token, he does a lot. Like the same time, he does a lot of like R&B elements, piano elements, and it can get very emotional. And I think that there's just a level of like emotion in the Sleep Token voice that you could add to yours to bring it that like one more level of like hurt. Because he can really portray that like feeling of pain really well. Not that you can't, but I think that getting into it and understanding that would help you just a little bit more. So that's my suggestion. I like the track. I really do.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah.
Shouts out to D-Mar for that track. It was called, drum roll, it was called Lifestyle.
Okay.
So if you like that track, I believe it is available on SoundCloud. You can check it out. Look up D-Mar.
What's
find
up,
him on SoundCloud.
Deidre? How you doing?
Up next, we're just rolling through it today. We got The Whiskey Way. He sent over a track called Blood in the Water, but he also sent a love letter saying, need some mixed notes.
He said, fuck your ears.
Let's check it out.
just barely feel cold blood running inside. Subconscious is a long-time friend. Tell your soul that he's wrong again. Tell your soul that he's wrong again. What am I doing on my own? Oh, I hope you leave and I'll clean it all up. Blood in the water, blood in the water, blood in the water.
I'm already feeling like the kick should be offset with maybe like an 808 kick.
Let me hear it.
Like the knock kick offset with an 808 kick or something like
So
that
that
to give
they're
it
not
more of
hitting
the. So you still have that knock in that mid-rangey area, but give me a boom with it too.
Underneath it.
Like, yeah, you still have the bass line being the body with the doom, 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 doom. You know, but give me the doom, but with the boom too.
Okay. All right.
So-
Let me listen to it.
Such golden eyes, they stay.
Yeah, because right now without it, it feels so flat.
Yeah.
Like, I love the high, I love the drum, but it's like, yes, it's a knock kick, but it needs to be
some depth.
Yeah. Depth with it. Because right now on a phone speaker, you would hear that knock. But if you had a sub, you wouldn't get no resonance of anything. It would just be that knock. And then they're just like, all right, the bass is so low that there leaves so much room there.
It feels empty.
Shouts out to K, the one who makes some nice kick and drum patterns. Who's in the chat talking about those vocals and that melody. It is sexy. Let's keep it going.
His eyes these days.
I think I cut too much low on the kick. Okay, I cut it up to 78.
I'll talk about this in a second because I have suggestions.
You used to pick me up from the bottom of my cup when
I think even the bass needs to boom a little bit. Doom, 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 doom. There it is. Yeah, okay. I think maybe he has a lot of bass resonating in his room, so he cuts it up.
I'm not alone. I'm alive. Just
But right
barely
here,
feel cold
the cut works.
blood running inside.
And
Loneliness is a long-time friend.
Like, I want that
Tell
boom
yourself
to
that
boom.
he's wrong again. Tell yourself
Because if I was driving while it was raining, and then that bass came in, doom, 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 doom. I would just spin out in the street,
Screaming.
I would just spin out, and then keep going straight. Cause y'all know I got me a sports car. I could do that. You know.
Well, I'm shut up and let the song play.
No.
Well, fine.
I'm gonna let the song.
Just let it know that we have sports cars.
Yo, Whiskey Way, K the One, talk to each other. Mox Arella, y'all all three talk to each other because K the One, he needs to just send us a track. K the One is fire. If you don't know who K the One is, go on his Instagram. You've probably seen some of his videos. I didn't even know he went that viral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even know. He got millions of plays, and I'm like, oh my god.
K the One's famous. You guys should talk to him. He's famous now.
Damn near famous. So shouts out to him. But y'all need to talk because I think all three of y'all could work together and make something really sexy. But I'm going to rewind it. Who's singing is Mox Arella. So understand she got the clip that's a banana.
Still talking. Okay, fine.
I'm going to rewind it. God damn. Let me refresh my page. I'm going to start it from the jump. I ain't going to say nothing. All right, here we go.
Nick wants in.
Saxophone would be sexy. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Let me stop this. I actually stopped the song. All right, yeah. Let's go. Also, New to Wave is a good producer too. Shouts out to him. You should put a telephone ringing in here, SWB or TLC. Stop.
I'm not alone. Just barely feel cold blood running inside. Subconscious is a long-time friend. Tell you so that he's wrong again. Tell you so that he's wrong again. What am I doing on my own? Oh, I hope you leave and I'll clean it all up. Blood in the water, blood in the water, blood in the water. Such golden eyes, they stay cold as ice these days. You used to pick me up from the bottom of my cup when I was drowning, drowning, drowning. I'm not alone. I'm alive, just barely feel cold blood running inside. Loneliness is a long-time friend. Tell you so that he's wrong again. Tell you so that he's wrong again. Yeah, why can't I do it on my own? Oh, I hope you leave and I'll clean it up. Blood in the water, blood in the water, blood in the water. Oh, I hope you leave and I'll clean it up. Blood in the water, blood in the water, blood in the water. Such golden eyes, they stay cold as ice these days. Such golden eyes, they stay cold as ice these days.
This song would get me back in a studio to just sit in there.
Shit.
I haven't sat in on a session in so long. I'm always in a session for like 2 minutes. And
This is garbage, and then you leave. I like the phaser that you guys are using on the background vocals to create space. I was we were when we were having the meeting last week. We were talking with Q, and he asked me what song I like to use to show people or to test the mastering system. And for me, it's always ever been The Hills by The Weeknd. What's really interesting about The Hills by The Weeknd is that the song purposefully, when you listen to the verse, it's a phase is a wonderful sound, especially for the stereo field. But The Hills by The Weeknd, during the verse, the whole verse is cut off down to like 120, 125. So even the vocals don't even quite sound full until the classic chorus bass line comes in. What's interesting about the bass line on the chorus of that song is that it's a very, very low note. I think the lowest note that they hit is like 40 hertz, but everything has a third harmonic to it. Every single note has a third harmonic to it. And that's kind of what I'm hearing with this bass. Like you could be using that as the third harmonic to play on a phone. Like even with the kick that you were talking about, that very knocky kick, that should be the harmonic that they're using. Take that down now, like 2 more octaves. And so that way you've got that very low, like boom, boom, like just, and then if the system can handle it, it can handle it. But if it can't, who cares? You've got another version of it playing two octaves up.
Yeah, so it would satisfy somebody like me who needs to hear that boom.
Exactly.
So I can spin
on a
out.
system like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can spin out. Yeah. So, something to think about. Something to think about is, using low end, but using it in different octaves where it's like, okay, this plays on phones always, but then underneath it by like 2 more octaves is another variant of it that's really shaking everything. So yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a song I would love to sit in on while it's being created.
Yeah.
And not have much input. Just sit there and just be like, yeah, I'm vibing.
Yeah.
This is one of those when I was mixing that, it was like you actually enjoyed the process of it.
It's so nice to mix when you like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with mastering. When you like the song and you're like, I'm making this every time, every revision you make, every sound you put into it, like personally makes it better. That's such a good feeling.
The Bliss says, personally would love to hear distortion on everything. It would be very pleasing. Interesting. Like, all I could hear distortion-wise would be telephone vocals at the end with rain playing, and then the saxophone notch filter where it's only in the mid-range. Oh.
Yeah.
Where it sounds like it goes 1950s, 1940s, and you're playing it on a gramophone. Oh, my God.
Should you duplicate the bass or drop? So here's the thing. If you take the same sound and drop it by an octave or by 2 octaves, you're literally featuring depression. Yeah, I'll sit in the background and just drink White Claws.
That's a callback.
That's a callback. Yeah, if you take the same sound and drop it by an octave or 2, what you're just literally doing is creating harmonic structures. Specifically, if you create a third harmonic, you actually create because you deep lore. Because you take the waveform and you actually it's math. It's fucking physics is what you do, but
put it in layman's terms.
I can't. I have to show a picture.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you explain the picture because
So all right, here it is. If you take a sine wave, right, that everyone knows sine wave, right?
Do we have a piece of paper?
Do we have a piece of paper? And you add the third harmonic, meaning like the you fit 3 of these into every one big one of these. If you add the 2 of them together, no, I can explain it. They're like over here, like trying to help me out. You actually make a sine wave that doesn't go all the way down. It actually does a little ripple and then goes up and does a little ripple and goes down. But it's that ripple that creates more headroom. So you actually, when you create harmonics like that, you actually give yourself a little bit more space to make the low end a little bit louder. This is why distorting stuff isn't actually bad, because you're creating more space for you to work. So there you go. Physics.
Nick says, so the bass note and an octave on top of it, the third harmonic is the upper octave.
Yeah.
We are speaking music theory right now.
Yep.
Woo.
Yep.
Bet you guys have never been on a review show where they talk like this before.
I mean, all right, so if you want to Google pictures, when I give class examples, if you just type in sine wave addition, you'll see it's like kind of a classic picture where you got a big sine wave and you got little sine waves inside of it, and they all like get smaller and smaller and smaller. That's pretty much what sound is doing when you're working in octaves.
Cool. Nick said he'll throw it in the Discord. So make sure
cool.
you guys click that link.
Thank you.
That has popped up in the Twitch chat room. Kim, if you could throw that Discord link in the other chat rooms, that would be dope. And they're like YouTube and stuff, so they can join. Space just says, interesting. I think I'm calculating and shit in my head. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, music theory.
Harmonic series, yeah.
What's crazy is when you start understanding music theory, like you can step out of it and be like, what in the fuck? How am I talking about this?
Well, what's even more crazy is like then you apply physics to it, because you're talking about like literally the same thing. So like when we talk about square waves are just an infinite odd harmonic series. When you talk about a sine wave, it's just an infinite numeric series. It's just a tone and then the overtone and then the overtone and the overtone and the overtone. They will eventually create a square wave.
Then when you talk about MIDI data, it's just ones and zeros.
It's just ones and zeros in a hexadecimal form.
And then when you talk about hacking Wi-Fi and using credit card scammers, those are just ones and zeros that you put on a Wi-Fi transmitter, and then you go to the airport and then you create a fake Wi-Fi name.
Don't listen
and then
to us,
everybody
Twitch.
signs on to that fake Wi-Fi name, but you make sure that Wi-Fi name is the same as the airport's Wi-Fi name, and then you get everybody's credit card information, because now they're going to your computer and you can direct them to many different places, and now you just store all that credit card information. Music theory.
And that's what we taught you on ConsultQnA. Oh. This is what happens when Whiskey Way sends us a good song.
Now everybody can be a credit card scammer.
What did you guys learn on the internet?
That is the layman's terms of how it works, but yeah, that's real. So I lied. The third harmonic is the 5th degree of the scale, but in the 2nd octave of the scale. Okay.
I'm gonna nod my head and say yes. The third harmonic is if you take the actual frequency of what you're playing and multiply it by 3, that's the third harmonic. You don't have any sound effects queued up?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I haven't.
I saw you reach for something.
I literally just told everybody how to credit card scam. So we're getting banned.
We're getting banned. So if I'm playing an F, I'm basically here's the thing. If you want that third harmonic, it's literally F and then the next F and then the next F up from that.
Nick says, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
There you go.
Everybody's like, why are they typing the alphabet?
I just got a fucking TikTok the other day that's like, yo, exciting news in the music world. We have Music version 2 releasing next week. And it's like, let's check out the new editions. In the new edition of Music, we're going to get the letter H. Plus the F's and plus the flats and sharps. It's like all woodwinds, like clarinets, are going to be 40% louder. All guitars in Music 2 will be fretless. It's just a bunch of fucking music nerd shit. So good.
Good times. All right.
right.
So, love the song. We didn't
Yeah.
review it. Love the song. Fire.
Yeah.
Just to recap. Add third
All
harmonic
right, so
to the bass.
here's where you're at, Whiskey. I think that what you're doing is go the other direction. I think that the thumpy bass that we're talking about, treat it like it is the third harmonic. So take it down by 2 and have a low, like boom, boom, boom kind of sound going on too. When you tie the 2 together, if you do it through an octave shift, it should, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Cycle. It should fill in and feel like it's part of that thumpy sound. Try that. Whew. Whew.
There's no way you can clip any of this, by the way. This is like
This discussion just keeps on going.
So we want to keep going or
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I'm
So
good.
shout out to Whiskey Way for that, because I was
Yeah.
like, y'all can talk about it in the chat room. Shout out to Whiskey Way for that. That track was called Blood in the Water. Beautiful track. Would love to see all of y'all work together on that. That would make my blood in the water turn to what Jesus Christ did with wine, right? What did he do? No, he turned his blood to wine, or did the wine turn to his blood? One of them turned to blood. Or did he turn blood to wine or blood to water, and then he turned that water into wine?
And then
Therefore, Jesus was drunk, so he just did chemistry to take out the alcohol in his blood, and he just fed it to people. He was an alchemist.
He turned it into champagne, which is blood from the sparkling region of France.
You guys don't think about this stuff?
No. Oh, damn, Donovan, you're blaspheming. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Guys, look it up. It really happened.
It really? Allegedly.
Somewhere on the dark web. All right. All you got to do is connect the Tor, and then when you connect the Tor,
No.
download. Make sure you have a VPN, and then you can download Tor, and then you can access the dark web. And then there's something called I think it's called the Dark Wiki, and then that's where you. All right, let's not do that.
Oh, God.
Dark web.
Somebody's going to just take this clip and then compilate all of the legal things that you can.
Onion is just like Tor. You have to end your website with .onion or . Yeah.
Alistair Crowley finna pull up on the couch next week.
The thing is,
Jesus knew how to party.
everybody thinks I'm joking. I'm really telling them how to access the dark web.
I know.
Little did you know, ConsultQnA gives you so much.
Not only do we talk about harmonic series, we also talk about Tor servers.
It's all physics.
It's all physics.
All right.
Next song.
Want to get a fake ID? Space,
Please, no.
Space Jit sent over a track called
Sweet.
Security Goldfish. All
Space Jit, did you? I've commented on one of your songs. Did you make that? That like, it was kind of like a metal kind of rock song. Was that you? That was some interesting stuff. Let's listen to this.
All right, this one, he sent over a love letter that says, I be high, with a space and then a period.
Cool.
So let's check it out.
He was a nice man. Well, actually, he was a fucking prick. Stop, said Security Goldfish. What do you think you're trying to do? And I said,
Outside so much anxiety on the seat. Yeah, things I making no strides, can't be running or I quit. Fuck these niggas, shit sucks. Quit, better off alone, man. Company don't mix. Yeah, gotta maintain my life. Security goldfish. Yeah. Sometimes I think I get too much, playing with my head too much. Had it free, we get too much, and bad songs said too much. I keep to myself unless I think I need a crash, and I don't ever need it. Really spaceship, just complain a lot. High as fuck, all the fucking day. All day, I don't even hear all day. Just me and a friend, like it was it. Don't know who that is, it's in the shit. I'm ready for the day. I might throw a beat in that bitch if you ready right now. I don't trust my guy, I'm not a shorty of my mama. Just give me a guap, keep your fish and be your drama. I ain't going outside so much anxiety on the seat. Things I make no strides, can't be running, no I quit. Better off alone, man. Company don't mix. Yeah, gotta maintain my life. Security. I like a big bitch. I like a big bitch. I know what to do, bitch. Like my damn face, bitch. Who the fuck you talking to? Boy, it's not me, bitch. Fucking space shit. I clean up on that big bitch. I got a square, I'm doing that shit. All those niggas deals, yeah. I run it up quick. Then I slim that shit. Then I smoke that shit. I don't give two shits. I don't even trust my guy. I'm not a shorty and my mama. Just give me a guap, keep your fish and be your drama. But I ain't going outside so much anxiety on the seat. Yeah, things I make no strides, can't be running, no I quit. Better off alone, man. Company don't mix. Yeah, gotta maintain my life. Security goldfish.
All right, that was a Space Jit's track called Security Goldfish. Psycho Motion loves it.
Yeah.
Father Micah, who is in this room, he says, I still miss the old Space Jit. Happy to see him become more cohesive, though. Doing good. Whiskey Way says, I think it's too wobbly sounding, whatever that means. Psycho Motion, I be high, space, period. That's what the song should be called.
Yeah.
I be high.
I be high.
And then he writes the space in his language that he created. And then the period. And then Mr. Altismo says, old Space Jit, suit and tie Space Jit, present day Space Jit. I'll take it all. K1 says, this goes hard. If it had lyrics, it would go wild on TikTok. Yeah. I thought I was the only one who didn't know what the hell was being said.
I started picking him up at the end.
Oh.
Is this his page? Can you
Yeah.
go? I want to find that fucking song. Everyone's going to get a little bit more space just because I really want people to hear this song.
What was the name of that one?
That one was...
These are all... I don't know.
Let me go into the Discord
There's one that's 2 months ago.
real quick.
That may not have been his, or maybe featuring somebody.
It must have been. Absolutely wild.
But I like the beat. The beat reminded me of beats we used to make back in the early 2000s with like a with like a MIDI synthesizer piano thing and stuff. It reminded me of Young Jock. It was like a Young Jock beat, so old Atlanta, old nitty beat. Just mixed with me not understanding what was being said. Space just said it might have been on his promo channel, the song you're talking about, Alex.
Okay.
Nate the Great said, I literally couldn't understand a single word. Me neither. Mr. Altismo says, yeah, this is more of a you learn the lyrics after 5 listens. Probably.
Cool. Quanic?
Cycle Motion
By
says,
Stick? Is that what it was?
Cycle Motion says that was insane. I don't have anything to say about the song.
I think that it's frequency band limited. I think that there's lower frequencies that can be playing.
I don't know if I wanted to hear the lyrics. Like, is that weird that I'm sitting like I'm so okay not knowing what was being said?
Just let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this instance.
I think for me, like I said, I think for me the only thing what I'd like to hear, we're just talking about harmonics and like doing sub layers and doing sub synth. Space Jet, I think you can get into sub synth. I think you can get into like one more layer of like when the lows hit, it goes very low. It goes all the way down to like 30 or 40. And I think it's something that I've said about your mixes in general is that they kind of feel frequency limited. I think you should really explore the realm of working down in 30 or 40 selectively. This song could have spaces where there's not anything. It could just be the beat like it was and then just go very low. It would add a whole other level of impact that I think would fit your style exactly. So that's my only note.
I think I figured out why I was okay with it. So I used to do car audio.
Okay.
And I had a 15-inch sub.
Okay.
That was 2,000 watts in the back of my Ford Focus. And so all my music sound like this.
Yeah.
So
there's no point in listening to the lyrics.
And it was Young Jock, and it was like Gucci, old Gucci and stuff. So all of it just sound like, so I would be okay with this. It would just be okay with it if it was just hitting.
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want him to be down at like 30 or 40, so it's really hitting. That's what I want.
Yeah,
just buzzing down the street.
Hear all the fenders and bodies just rattling.
I have a neighbor that's like that, and I just don't have the heart to tell him, like, man, he should get some, like, dynamite.
Insulation.
Yeah.
Then you put some tweeters in the grill, so all you hear is, like, the straight, like, 2K frequency because the tweeters only do 2K. And it just sounds like...
My favorite thing is to hear cars like that coming and going down the street. So you'll be but it like if you're very attuned to it, you can really hear Doppler effect. So it's like, like damn, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Tweeters in the front of the car.
The whole car. Yeah, man. Whole car shaking. Then they wonder why the car is always in the shop. That's why I stopped doing car audio, because my car always was broke.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Space Jet, was that that other song, was it Quanic? Who is that? Is it on your channel? And how does that work?
Headrest tweeters, yeah.
Headrest tweeters. Ugh.
Man. Crazy stuff. All right.
Cool.
That was Space Jet's track.
Welcome back, man.
Called Security Goldfish. Shouts out to him. It's been a couple months since he's been in here, so
yeah. I think the last time he stopped by was the
he didn't even
March Madness.
I don't even think he was here for March Madness.
I saw him pop in, but then that's the last time I saw him.
Oh, okay.
So
he grew up and he abandoned the stream, so I think he probably got a job.
He probably got a job. Good for you, Space.
He moved. He doesn't know how to act anymore. All right. So is Jalen versus the world here? I guess we can't skip him.
I saw him not too long ago.
All right. If he's here, We'll listen to Jalen versus the world. Psychomotion says he's here. All right. He sent over a track called Bag. Let's definitely check this one out and see what we have today. Here we go.
Begrudgingly. JBS the unskippable.
Spin that bag, do the dash, get some cash, do the dash on they ass. Spin that bag, I been itching for that bag, I been jigging for that bag. Spin that bag, do the dash, get some cash, do the dash on they ass. Spin that bag, I been itching for that bag, I been jigging for that bag. Rubber bands in my pants, I can't stand. Take a flight, take a trip to Switzerland. Not again, I cannot do that again. Gotta make some better friends. Never lack. With my homies, I will never ever lack. Gotta keep going, gotta always stay on track. Shout out ones that got my back. They forever got my back. Whoa, spin that bag, do the dash, get some cash, do the dash on they ass. Spin that bag, I been itching for that bag, I been jigging for that bag. Spin that bag, do the dash, get some cash, do the dash on they ass. Spin that bag, I been itching for that bag, I been jigging for that bag. Spin that bag, do the dash, get some cash, do the dash on they ass. Get that bag, I been itching for that bag, I keep jigging for that bag.
Our chat is absolutely wild. The bliss, no lie. I feel like JBS makes music for thugged out preschoolers. Father Micah. Chairs by JBS drops next week.
You know, the thing is, if this song was about preschooler content, I think it would work.
I think this works just fine. You did it. JBS.
But I am anticipating Chairs coming out next week.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what that would be about.
This would be fire in the American Revolution. Like George Washington riding out to this. Fuck yeah. I could see that.
I mean, can you imagine telling the preschoolers about the American Revolution and he's actually rapping, like saying George Washington crossed the whatever river he crossed or something like that. And it's like that. And so it becomes stupid but educational, and then you can do like some little animation with it, and it's actually historically accurate. So you can
like
treat
drunk
it.
history, but it's JBS.
Yes. Yeah, I would see that working. Where it's just like George Washington crossed the Baltimore Strait or some shit.
Delaware.
I don't really know, but he went to Delaware, shot up a bunch of British, all of them on their ass. George Washington.
JBS, take note. Delaware. See? Delaware.
Then he can say, Mary had little lambs and she took all the lambs, chopped them up, made lamb chock ham. JVS and we going to the range.
Send me the track. I'll play it for the kids tomorrow. There you go.
You know, like, so imagine if he was like historically accurate and doing things like that, and it was for the kids with basic animations. Rich, millionaire,
question mark, profit. There you go.
It would be crazy.
We used to have. I've seen the picture of George Washington crossing the Delaware. The thing is the size of the goddamn wall. It's fucking huge.
I was there.
Little does everybody know that Q is immortal.
Come on. If you look,
he's a Highlander.
If you look in the picture, you know one of the people who was fighting for the North for freedom. I was there.
I was there with the hair.
Yeah. I don't know why I was there. I was just there because it was like 2 degrees outside. Half the people died. I actually died. It's just one of my memories from when, one of the reincarnation memories.
Maybe you and Nate the Great hung out. He was there too.
Yeah. Shouts out to him.
But I recognized you. Solid.
I went up to George. I was like, George, you want to cross?
George, you know where you going?
George, it's cold as fuck.
Look at all this ice, man. It's just floating by.
George, George, you been in this warm ass tent. Why we ain't got no fucking clothes on, George?
I'm not doing this shit again.
George, now I tell you, George, if I die, I'm gonna come back in a couple 100 years and talk about you on my stream.
Dark man, what's a stream? Yo, I'm gonna haunt your ass.
Yeah, I'll stick to Schoolhouse of Rock. Schoolhouse of Rock was cool. I'm just a bill, but JVS could be the new age of that, or Drunk History. Like even if it is a meme, like say he wants to make it for adults, he can make it Drunk History music for adults, where it's like accurate, but like
silly,
where it's just like, all right, yeah, George Washington did cross a river. You can be like, he crossed the river. I don't really know which one it was, but I think it was in Delaware. Like, if you do something where it's silly, but it's accurate, cool. But
my friend Humphrey died that night. There were no hand warmers.
So many people died. Like, why don't they tell anybody?
Cold out.
That? It was so many people
very
died.
Cold.
That was the last resort. He was like, fuck it. Everybody's going to die.
Get on the boats. We're going.
If we don't cross this.
We're going.
We might as well die crossing it.
Yeah.
It was literally the last resort. And everybody had dysentery. It was terrible. I was there. Terrible.
It was terrible.
Guys, war is terrible.
Wasn't it literally the Delaware? It was literally the Delaware River. Yep. So again, the painting is ginormous. The painting is taller than this wall.
I heard the painting's not accurate. I heard George Washington really was in his own tent.
You guys cross.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering you on.
Nah, I'm making that up. I don't even know if he was on the boat. He was probably sitting down on the boat. Like, everybody was just freezing. I think they have fires on the wooden boat, so some of them caught on fire. I am not joking about this. Like, I really think some of that stuff happened. So many people died.
This is a bad idea.
People were half dead when they got on the boat, and I think the wind chill was like -50 or something stupid.
Delaware, yeah, probably.
Look it up, guys.
Brody's in. What's up? Space Jet. What do y'all think about JVS mix? You weren't here last week, but I feel like last week's mix was a little bit better. Although I feel like he's getting better with his mixes. That's all.
I don't.
Fuck it, I'm cold.
I don't speak on JVS's mixes anymore. I just let him be. He's still using Audacity, so I just let him be.
Just let him be.
Yep.
Don't poke the bear. Okay. Fuck it, I'm cold.
All right, so we got the Bliss up next. The last track was called Bag by JVS. He said he got chairs coming out next week, so make sure y'all check out when he has chairs. And after that, he has stove tops, and then he has dining room furniture, and then he has ottoman coming out after that. So make sure y'all get ready for his album dropping, Bedroom Furniture. Oh, he uses
different engineer, yeah.
He said he uses FL. All right.
Different engineer. What's up, Shanae?
He lies about why does he say this when he is clearly recording his own music and he is lying.
Different engineer, different mix, different microphone.
Okay. All right.
Nate the Great uses Pro Tools. Good man.
Shouts out to Shanae in the building. All right. Up next, we got the Bliss. The Bliss sent over a track called And I Feel Fine, instrumental. Let's check this one out. The Bliss is going to high school, so guys, please give him as much advice as he needs. Well, he's going to
life advice.
He's going to be a senior in high school, so please give him all the advice that you got as a senior in high school. I want all my older people in the chat room to go first so you can see how bleak millennial lives were. They had absolutely no hope, and they all wanted us to fail. All of us wanted. They wanted us.
out.
They wanted us to fail. They wanted us to not be anything. They were just like, pretty much, the world is hard. It's going to get harder.
Good luck.
You know, you'll probably be dead. You will probably be selling drugs. Like, it was like that. So I want all the older people to go first, and then the younger people, whatever advice you guys got when y'all were seniors in high school and graduating, let
Just delete your Facebook.
let the Bliss know.
Just delete your Instagram.
Yeah.
Just delete your Snapchat.
Let the Bliss know you're the best or all the advice that you got. How do you feel about Kanye going forward? Going forward with what?
I take a breath.
Hey, spend as much time with high school friends and take a breath because shit going to change. See, we all got that. All your friends are going to die. No, we all got that. All your friends are going to die. Your life gets harder. So Alex's dad says Alex got the message from me. Then I hit him with a stick for 20 minutes. Alex, is this true? Is your father admitting child abuse?
It's too late now.
You heard it live.
Anymore.
You heard it live here on ConsultQnA. Alex's father needs to be arrested. What is the statute of limitations on child abuse?
Not 20 years. Thanks, Dad.
So, Mr. Autismo got life is going to suck for the most part. The only thing you have going for you is that you can become a major influencer. You'll probably never own a house or live on your own. Private property is actually theft.
Boom.
God, why did they set us up to be psychopaths?
Why? Why?
And then they're like, I don't know what's wrong with millennials. Y'all were psychopaths who had way more than us and way more. We had the internet through our whole lives, and we had to endure that creation.
We lived in our own
mixed
world.
with your psychopathic teachings. That's
Go
why
to
we have
school.
the dark web that you can get toured.
No. Steal people's IDs.
Yeah,
Let's play his track.
Did you go out back and pick your own switch? That's what they say in the South.
I know. Life only gets harder. Pow.
Get the belt.
Do the thing where you fold the belt over.
Psycho Motion got told to drop out. Like, this is, see. So, the Bliss.
Live it up.
Things have changed now, and I think people give more encouraging advice to seniors.
Yeah.
But I'm glad everybody's sharing their experiences right now.
I am not younger than 31, so.
I just need everybody
never
to know that we all live the same life.
This is true.
We all live the same life, and the generations before us were absolute psychopaths. Just need every. And all right, let's go. Brody says that I just graduated college, and goddamn, life is gonna suck after this.
Yeah. Don't grow up.
Whatever
you do. Psychopaths or sociopaths.
They're both.
Yeah.
They're both.
Yep.
Nate the Great said, I literally bought sticks in the house all the time because I thought the sticks were cool, and my dad was mad. I would bring branches inside, and he would find them, and he'd be like, what the fuck is this doing in here? In here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how you spelled that.
Oh, I like it.
In here. All right. This track is called And I'll Be Fine. Let's check it out and give him more advice.
And I'll be fine. Youthful optimism.
That's it, boss. Move now, mama clock. Pussy get my money.
Does that have to drop? This sounds very Flying Lotus.
that. I needed that. What that ending was, I needed that to happen like right in the middle, and then add like a shaker, and let it change the song just real briefly, and then go back into the main line. I like it. I needed one more thing, and that ending was what I needed.
Yeah, I got real Adult Swim bump kind of vibes to it, like where it was more the text bump, where it was like, welcome to senior year, and it told you about how horrible your life was going to be after senior year. Even Adult Swim would put messages on the screen talking about how terrible your life is going to be. As an adult, that. It was insane what we endured. It's amazing we're not the mass shooters.
Yeah.
It's the younger generation.
Oh, man. Off-brand Mario Kart main menu music. Okay. Yeah. But we're still here.
Yeah, no, Adult Swim would do that.
Yep.
It was
but
very,
we're still here.
It was like it was optimistic nihilism.
Yep. 100%. I loved it. I was so here for it. And then they'd be like, Cowboy Bebop.
Yep, here's for Dragon Ball Z. Trigun is on.
Yeah, solid. I liked it. I just needed one more piece. That's all I needed. But I'm glad to hear like there's some depth and there's some more vibe. Like you're really starting to get the hang of what's he using again for not Fruit Loops, Logic?
I think he went to Logic.
Yeah. I'm starting to hear you becoming more affluent with it.
His sounds are better.
Yeah.
100%. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm with you on this one. I feel like it's cool. I think it needs something else. I don't know what else it needs, but yeah.
He says after you graduate, your family gonna abandon you, your friends are gonna die, and you're never gonna find true love, and you'll always be in debt. That's basically what we were told.
Literally, word for word. But we had it told to us every single day of our entire high school senior and junior year. Then when you get older, you figure out junior year and senior year was an absolute waste of time.
Yeah.
Probably should just drop out, get your GED, and then go straight to college or go to a trade school because that would be much better than wasting 2 years of your life in high school if you're mature enough. If you're not mature enough, don't do that. Stay in high school. Enjoy it. Enjoy your friends. Because honestly, you spend a lot less time with your friends when you get out of high school, and that's the biggest change. People don't change. People are still the same as they were in high school. They don't change that much. They may have different ideas. But
I'll say this much that I found very true because I went to, well, I'll say it. I went to a private school, and it was small. And so I didn't really vibe with a lot of the people there. I was more musical. They were more like sons of lawyers and shit like that, and that annoyed me. So I didn't like a lot of those people. I had to be around them and be personal. What was cool was going to college and then specifically going for like music production and finding out there were other weird people like me.
Yeah.
And that was something that really helped me move forward, was like the things that you like, there's people that like that also. And there's people that can speak that language. And so look forward to that. That's something positive that I'll say.
I always recommend college for everybody. And I know people are like, you don't have to go to college. You don't.
You don't.
The best thing about going to college is it is a good transition. It's a transitional thing into adulthood.
Yeah.
Into, like, yes, when you're, like, depending on what you lived in life, you may think you're an adult. You may think you're ready and all of that stuff. But going into college, getting out of your environment, like, go to a community college that's maybe in the next town over, if it's a little bit bigger than the town you're in.
Yeah.
So for my instance, I graduated high school in Ocala, Florida. Trash place. Don't ever move there. Don't ever live there. Terrible place. God awful. One of the worst places in the world. But I left Ocala and went to Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
And in Gainesville's a college town. That's where the Florida Gators were. I was there when Tim Tebow was being a douchebag. All over. He was just nutting in everybody's face, and everybody was like, feed me more. Tim Tebow, feed me more. It was the most annoying thing. But I am very, very thankful that I went, because I grew up. I learned a lot about myself. I learned how to be by myself, too. that was huge because I was always around my friends, and I think I had PTSD from the hood where it was like, if I don't know you, don't talk to me.
Right.
I'm only with my I'm only with my people. But when I moved out there, I learned how to speak to people. I learned how to make new friends. I learned how to network. I learned how to be interested, and I learned there was way more to life than what I knew. And I learned that other people were willing to share everything they had going on, because if you were good people, they were good people. And, you know, college is cool for that. So go for 2 years to maybe the community college in the next town over. Get Pell Grants, financial aid, whatever you can to make it free.
Yeah.
Do that. And then if you don't want to go to a 4-year or whatever, don't get your AA or whatever, and then go to a trade school, go learn something. I don't know. Maybe you never know what happens when your network has expanded like that.
Yeah.
So that is my advice, and that's real-ish right there.
I agree with that. I agree.
Yes, everybody was drinking Tebow's nut, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
Especially the college admin.
Yeah, it was wild times.
Wild times.
What's the guy name who was murdering people and stuff? We would see him around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Forgot his name. Aaron Hernandez or something like
Yeah.
that. Something Hernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would see him around. It was all like 6'5", and they would go to this place in Midtown, and they would just be in there. And Midtown was like the worst place to go if you was a person of color, because Gainesville was very racist, by the way.
It still is.
Very segregated, because a lot of people who went to UF, I've never seen a black person before, because they're all from Indiana and shit. I hated Gainesville. Hated the people in Gainesville. But, again, learned a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, it's super racist down in Florida. Good times, right? What was great? So I worked at a coffee shop. In the coffee shop, honestly, like, what's crazy is, like, even they did some wild stuff to me that I won't even get into. But the coffee shop was one of the coolest places I worked. I worked at a coffee shop for 3 years, sitting there making cocaine for people. It was fire.
Legal cocaine.
Legal cocaine. They was all addicted, especially all the lawyers. I learned so much from those
Is
lawyers.
that how you got?
Yeah, learned so much from them. And then there was this guy who, theoretical physicist. There was like 2 of them. They would come in and just have discussions in the coffee shop.
Can I just hang out?
I would jump into discussions with him and stuff. And then there was this Indian guy. He was a professor. He was getting his doctorate, and he would always come in there and talk to me. He would talk about like how Indians are so racist against blacks because in America, because of how they don't want to be seen as black, they want to be seen as better.
Yeah,
all of this stuff, and it was so interesting having these conversations with him. So the coffee shop was just fire, man, and talking to people, learning all these different things, man. So go to college. If not for the degree or anything,
for the experience.
Go for the experience.
And the people.
But get the degree. It's not that hard. College is not that hard.
Nah. Liko-sama, yo, what's up?
Yep. If you're a man, focus. The girls are going to be the same. They're going to be everywhere. If you want to go for the girls, there's a lot of girls. So you can go to college for the girls because more girls go to college than boys. So you actually have an advantage because there's more of them than you. So it's all competing for one of you. So make sure you go if you are a male, by the way. That is our public service announcement.
from the Valencia Professors Club.
Yeah.
Sitting on this couch.
All right.
All right.
That was the bliss, by the way.
Something about music. Anyway. Oh, do you have to? Did it
locked you out.
I saw Brody. He was here. I saw October. He was here.
Yeah, I guess we can do the final roll call now.
Let's do roll call.
Yeah, final roll call so we could get up out of here somewhere on time.
Yeah.
This message was brought to you. No, we can't put Valencia in the name. We would all get fired. Their views do not represent ours of the college, even though we only pay them about $100 per credit hour.
Oh, it's clipped. Okay, perfect. I love it. Okay, Brody's in here. Knew the wave is here.
Is Maceo still here?
I saw Cycle Motion's here. Maceo, if you're here, let me know.
Nate the Great, I see him.
Yep.
Maceo, you got a little bit now before we skip because you would be next. Brody's in. Let me mark him as here. I haven't seen October. October submits. I don't think we ever get to him.
Right there.
Where?
Yeah. He just commented. It went by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me put my John in. Put it in, nah. Yes, sir. We not gonna get to it. Okay. Did Maseo comment?
I haven't seen him.
Going once.
We'll give him the first song. We'll do New the Wave. Yeah?
Wait. Yeah, what? What, New the Wave?
New the Wave.
All right.
And if Maseo doesn't comment, then he's just not here.
All right. So here we go. New to Wave sent over a track called Concept 19 in parentheses producers. No love letter, so we don't know what this is going to be.
Okay.
But let's check it out. Wait, okay, here we go. Y'all want to know what the metadata is, though?
Yeah.
New the Wave _ concept 19 of 1,000 _ version 1. I was muted, but that's a fade out.
That is a fade out.
That
That's
is
a
a
nice
fade out.
reverb fade
Yeah.
out. Okay, the one said, "Ooh, Neptune's bounce."
Yeah.
I like that a lot of the sounds had kind of an 8-bitness to them. There was a lot of like percussive 8-bit things going on. At least it felt. That was fun. I don't really have any notes for it. It was just fun.
I like the bounce.
Yeah.
I really did. The doom, 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 boom, da-da-doom, doom, 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 dum. Like, I really, that was cool. Everybody was like YouTube video premiere countdown music. That's fun. Ad break music. I get it. You know.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have anything.
I don't
to
have
say
any
about
notes.
it.
Like it's got a good full frequency range, good bounce to it. Good, yeah. It was a vibe. Unknown Mirage, how you doing, man?
Oh, Jason.
Jason.
Shouts out to Jason in the building. Jason, how's the family? How's the child? How is life?
How is life?
Jason, the Bliss is going to be a senior in high school. Can you please give him the advice that you received as a senior in high school and when you graduated high school? Please, I just need you to share that.
Whatever it might be.
I need everybody to know we've all lived the same lives. People from that era.
Kind of felt like Drew's that dude a little bit.
Ooh, what K the one know about Drew's that dude? That's my boy. Yeah, I need to pop in on one of his streams again. It's crazy because I interviewed Drew's that dude like before he was like. If you guys want to look this up, you can look up. I think his interview is so old that it's on our Mixcloud because it was before the great SoundCloud purge.
Damn.
So the Drew's that dude interview. I think it was like episode 25 of our radio show back then.
And then this is pre.
2015. Like 2015, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn. Drew's that dude's been killing it still. Like, so shouts out to him.
Yeah. I have no notes. That was fun. Fun little tune.
I credit like Drew's that dude. Of course, a couple other people for the future R&B sound of SoundCloud back then. Like Drews that do Fortune, Graves, not the EDM Graves, but like the hip hop producer Graves, and Jay Bodega in the building.
Here.
Jay Bodega in the building was good, son. Did you go get the sandwich from the Bodega shop?
Did you pet the cat?
Make sure you got Tim's on, son. Make sure you get the motherfucking peanuts, B. The fucking Bodega, son.
Bodega.
Shit. Yes. It was so the bar is at the bar. We're at my house today. We have Cheshire in the back. You know, he can teleport us to the bar if he wanted to, but
you know,
he just wants to sit there invisible.
He's low mana. Just Daisy Cat is fluffy. Boom.
Yeah, good era, man. Early days. I guess it's not even the early days, but that early Future Beats era, man. Cool. All right, but yeah, I don't got nothing else to say about this.
Solid.
But Jay Bodega's in the building.
Solid.
Sandwich in hand.
Sandwich in hand.
And I bet you he got the wings too for $3. 10 wings for $3. Made straight from Emu meat.
Or something strange.
Yeah, the wings at a bodega is like Tyson chicken on sale. They're good, but they're
good.
It's Tyson chicken.
They're questionable.
Yeah, it's Tyson chicken. It's like I feel like 7-Eleven has gotten at the wings from a bodega like down. It just tastes like air and powder. You bite into it and it just goes. It's just hints of like hot sauce.
Hot sauce and chicken flavor.
Yep. Those are vegan wings. We never knew it. They're cauliflower.
No one's going to say anything. No one will know. Bodega wings. Oh, man.
All right. Up next, we got Cycle Motion. I closed out.
Tulsa King. Is that the one with Sylvester Stallone? I've not seen it. Microphone died. I have the show now. What are you doing? Why are you in the email? Oh. Buffalo cauliflower. That's sussy. Oh. All right, well, we'll be here waiting for Q to. It comes highly recommended. Okay. Well, I guess one of us will check Paramount Plus. I think my wife has Paramount Plus. I don't know. I think it's a show, right? Is a movie or a show? Fried cauliflower. You back?
Yeah.
We got him on about wings.
I used to do wing videos and then I stopped.
Didn't we? No, that was somebody else talking about doing that. Except with tacos, maybe. Next song.
All right, let's check it out. Cycle Motion. This song has no name. It's just numbers. Is this that Wii game? Something crossing?
Mm-hmm. There it is. That's what I was waiting for.
Okay.
All right.
Gives me real Wii.
Yeah, we.
I could also see it in not Chowder, but what's that other what is it with I don't. It's not Rick and Morty. What is it? It was one of my regular show.
Yeah, regular show.
Yeah, one of the most fire shows ever. Should not have been on Cartoon Network.
That, and then there was another one. No, maybe it was regular show that I'm thinking about.
Regular show was amazing.
Can't remember. I do like Gravity Falls, but
Adventure
not
Time
that.
is fire. Adventure Time is more like do 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 do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
very weirdy. But regular show is like more Odd Future-y.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Odd Future was on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? That and Adventure Time. Yep. I have no notes. It was fun. I think that there's a place for it. Yeah, like Adult Swim commercial.
Oh, he said it's from scratch, but the beat just loops. Okay.
It's fun. It's got that please hold vibe to it.
Yeah, Nate DeGray says that one could have been on an Adult Swim commercial. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So with saying all this stuff, guys, there's sync opportunities. If you, what is the website called? Taxi. I don't know. Like, I need to talk to somebody who's still using Taxi. Did Devastator said he was using Taxi? What guest did we have who said they were still using Taxi?
I want
for?
to say it was Devastator.
Okay,
Said he was
for
still
sync licensing.
Yeah, for sync licensing, because we got into talking about sync licensing with him.
Yeah, so I guys, you should check out taxi.com. Taxi is like you sign up with it, and a bunch of people list. A bunch of music directors and stuff or whatever, they'll list on there, hey, working on a commercial, need Christmas music, sounds like this and that, family friendly, blah blah blah, and then you can submit your track to them and possibly get it synced. They'll usually post, okay, sync for this and that, blah 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 blah.
There's a term for that. It's RFP. So they're looking request for proposal. So they're looking for. They'll send it out there and say like, hey, we're looking for this specifically.
Let me see if the website's still called taxi.com.
All right. And then Nick posts go if you guys want to make some money and check your shit out. Check out gonac.io.
Whoa, they updated Taxi. Taxi used to look like a 1990s website. This is kind of crazy.
This actually looks professional.
Yeah, Taxi used to look like the most spam website ever. Yeah, like it looked like it was made with angel fire. Like that's how bad Taxi used to look. But no, Taxi, it's still taxi.com, TAXI.com. If somebody can throw that in the chat room, one of the mods, TAXI.com. That is a website where you can do sync propose your music for sync opportunities. Another way you can do it is look up in the credits. Yeah, I think it was Devastator.
It was, yep.
And we said this a bunch of times, but look up in the credits music directors and stuff like that of movies. If a commercial has credits or whatever, look on IMDb, and then you can search their names on LinkedIn and find them on Instagram. Friend them on Instagram,
shoot them
message them on LinkedIn so you look professional. Message them on Instagram saying, "Hey, reached out to you on LinkedIn. If I see that you worked on this. I have things that if you're working on any similar projects or you have different projects, blah 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 blah."
Yep. Who's looking list too? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of a who's looking list.
Make sure your LinkedIn doesn't look like ass.
Yeah,
that's also true.
Yeah, make sure your LinkedIn looks good.
Well, and what's interesting, too, is, like, if you get into – this is something that I've done multiple times. If you get into circles, like, those guys tend to know each other. So if you, like, if I'm a music director, I'm like, oh, this person's trying to talk to me, and he knows this person, and that person, you're a little bit more inclined – they're a little bit more inclined to hear you out, even if they don't know why you have all those connections. So, like – this is how I was able to become friends with the entire Ubisoft Quebec team, because I just was like, oh, this person, that person, this person, that person, and I just collected them. So if I have a video game idea, I could just shoot it to the Ubisoft Quebec team.
They're called music supervisors. I was saying the wrong word.
Whoa.
So when you look them up in the credits, look up the music supervisor.
Yes.
Music director is radio.
Yes.
My bad.
Yep.
My bad, guys.
There you go. Got to catch them all.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mixing up terms. All right. So shouts out to Psychomotion for that. Up next, do we want to end it? Who we want to end it with? Because there's Nate the Great, there's still Brody's In, there's October, and then there's Jay Bodega. How far you want to get to?
Brody's here. Is October here? October not too long ago. And then Jay Bodega's here. We could blast through it. I think we could blast through it.
All right. Here we go. We got Nate the Great up next. He sent over a track called Judgment Day / Burning Broken Bridges. Okay. He said, this song, number 12 on my upcoming project, We Ain't in Kansas Anymore. Why do you have a 12-track project? Do I need to revitalize this?
This conversation.
Why do you have a 12-track project?
Let me. I will pick up where we were just saying, but Brody's In says that there's a list of artists and their record labels that they send out, which is that would be a good thing to be part of.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, if you can get into those are cool. I was on. It's A&Rs usually do it.
Yeah.
So I was on some of them for a while. I still got all the A&R's phone numbers. They just don't write me anymore.
It's this fucking guy.
We're still friends on Instagram, though.
He said, "Is this Nate the Great?" He says, "Actually, a 15-track. Make it five 3-song EPs. Make it 3 5-song EPs."
Like first, why? That's all I want to know is just why make a 15. So it's my first album ever. So why a nod to Patrick Mahomes' number being from Kansas City?
That's why.
Okay. That's cool. First album ever.
Release it one song at a time.
One
song every month.
Have you made any singles? If you have, how many? If you have not, why are you coming out with a 15-song album? Why?
Yeah, my professor showed us sheets he's got. He's in the industry and shit. Yeah, I've seen that. It's very interesting. It's good to get in on.
Okay, he's been releasing it single by single. Okay, never mind. All right, cool.
That works.
Cool, great. All right.
Acceptable.
Thank you for doing that. All right.
This fucking madman.
Yeah. So he was like, guys, my first debut time in music. Here's 15 songs all at once.
Who are you again? Who's this guy?
Now we'll get to everyone. All right, let's check this out. This track is called Judgment Day, master.wave. That's the metadata.
Neither religion or political leaning has anything to do with humanity. We are all human. No person is perfect. Do not judge, or you will be judged. Matthew 7:1. It's Judgment Day. Took a trip, no flight. My ego died last night. If you ever hurt the people I love, you might have to die on sight. Like, blah. Well, there goes your life. Thank God the Lord, He understands that I've been through some of the coldest nights. Heaven knows, even though I'm still surviving, they crucify me. Sound familiar? Or did you forget? Well, I didn't. It only took 3 days until the king had rose again. I feel the most criticized by some of my own fam. My aunt taught my music is a trashy sin. For the love. I wonder what some of my dad's side thought of sin when she came out to them as trans. Respect myself too much to be taken for a fool. When Jesus died at only 33, I don't recall him saying he died just for you. He said, Father, why have you forsaken me? So why should I care about your thoughts, huh? I made it this far without. You prayed for my fight, talking about all. And if you ain't with me, that makes you my problem. Wanna know what my problem is? Okay for starters. Some see my love as a chink in my armor, and they take advantage. So I should be smarter and cut out the snakes that just make my life harder. But if I did that, what I'd be is a loner. With nobody left in this corner. But plenty of people who say they're supporters. Yet Lil Xan's rich while I can't make a quarter. Don't say you love me with no means to show it. Fuck that well wishing if I'ma be real. I'd rather have haters and money to blow than some positive words that just don't pay the bills. I'm like these white girls on Instagram.
swear I grew up on the west side. I got paranoia, keep that blicky by my bedside. I wanna know how it feel to give self-love a test drive. Maybe that's why lately I've been trying to live my best life. Like, don't you understand that I am what I gotta be? Quite possibly a product. The name is Nate the Great, aka Young Elon. Ain't rich, but bitch, I'm bout to be. You think Monopoly's a game? I know the game is a monopoly. This Lisa Sherman antitrust act. These old heads way too comfortable. I don't think that you want this smoke. I'll keep a goat up on his toe. You think that is impossible? I disagree, man. Fuck your that shit. Rapper ever fuck. This spot is mine now, bitch. What's cracking?
I just noticed that my reflection in the mirror is also my reflection in that mirror, which is also my reflection in that mirror.
Infinite. All right.
That's weird.
Shouts out to Mr. Altismo with the GoNack plug. Guys, if you do sign up for GoNack and upload a track, make sure you join our Discord. Go to the GoNack tab and post the link to your track, and we'll give you a free code to monetize it for free.
There you go.
So definitely do that. Alex, you go first.
I don't know how I feel about, like, when Nick was like, TikTok, son, waiting for that. I see how it was kind of like a build-up, but I think that could have been done just a little bit cleaner. I feel like the vocal frequency wasn't as full as it could be, and when the song comes in, that's fine, but when it's just the layers in the beginning, it's just noticeable to me. And I feel like if you're going to just do vocals only, then you should have like very full vocals. And then when the beat comes in, you can do frequency limiting on them to make space for everything. Yeah, that's my thoughts.
All right. So for me, in the beginning of the song, that mixed with his voice were two separate competing out of key keys.
Okay.
And so that was hard to get through. And then so with his rhyme scheme, it started off with his rhyme and its tonality, it started off monotone. He got a little bit better with it, but it stayed monotone mixed with the and it was just like, ooh, this is getting hard to get through. And then when we got to the beat drop is fire. It's just like, I was just so disappointed, and just the delivery,
like after it
everything.
had already,
Just because it was so much of like competing keys and stuff like that, and tone, that it was just like when the beat dropped, it was like, it just wasn't satisfying. It was just like, all right, it sounded like somebody was just rapping over a beat, where it wasn't like it was an entwined or a song or anything being made, just because the tonality of his voice was completely out of key with what the beat was doing or what the beat had going on.
I feel like this might be one of those moments where you do that thing that I always talk about, where you do a version of it and then you hard auto-tune that version, and then you use that hard auto-tune version as a scratch track. That way, at least what you're talking about, where even if you're being monotone to a key, and then you deliver in that key, and then you do all of the other stuff that you like that in that key.
Okay, he said, I feel like I didn't want the song to be satisfying, but I got similar. I understand like creative way, but and stuff like that. It's just, It's
here's a suggestion though that might, like, I understand you didn't want the song to be satisfying, but maybe like once the beat comes in, then everything moves to a key so that there is a little bit of that like completion feel. So I could see how if the intro was like different things all over the place and it kind of rubs, but then as the song becomes cohesive, so does the key.
But it was such a long intro for it to be all over the place to where I would have hit next.
Yeah.
Like way before the drop would have came.
Yeah.
Like I would have went to the next song and never listened to it again. So you also, granted, you may want to be creative and stuff, but you also got to keep in mind song structure. It was like 32 bars. Well, it felt like it. It may have been longer than that. It was a very long intro, and at some point, it has to stop feeling like two separate entities.
Mm-hmm. Or, Mr. Autismo says tension release. Like, it could be, do like 4 bars out and then 4 bars in, or I don't know. Do something that shows people that you know that it is that way. Like, make it displayed on purpose. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with you right now. And by doing that, you would be out of key and then back in key.
Like, maybe the background layer could have been on key, and it's just like your main layer was the one that was just like not.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, all right, this is some Dave. What is his name? Why do I want to say Nicky? That's not his name.
I don't know.
His show is called Dave.
Oh.
Little Dicky.
Little Dicky.
Yeah. You could be like, it's, some Little Dicky stuff where he may do something that's just like weird and off, but then when the beat drops, he's like on.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. Like, okay,
You've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah. So that's how I feel like maybe this could have took some influence from, is more of a Little Dicky where it builds up and then it goes into a drop.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious that like, if it's to keep people unsatisfied, so what's going on. But the only problem is that we don't know. So if you were to show us, like we're doing this on purpose.
It's taken too long for it to get to where it's like, oh, he is doing this on purpose. Because at first I was like, is he doing this on purpose? Mm-hmm. But the longer it went, I was like, no, he's not. He's just off.
Yeah.
So once my brain decided he was off, I would have hit next.
Checked out. Yeah.
So, I think Little Dicky does a good job of just being like, where it's like, all right, he sounds weird, but he's gradually getting it back on. And it's like, oh, okay, this is fire.
Yeah, he's been messing with us the whole time. Yeah. All right.
Little Dicky's Hype Man Gator is on my album. Well, shouts out to him. Shouts out to y'all for that. That's interesting.
That's cool. That's really cool.
But
thanks for submitting.
Shouts out to you.
Yeah.
Well,
let us know how the rest of the releases go. All 45 of them.
All right. Up next, we got Brody Zen and Hogan Moore. They sent over a track called Lakeland. I know they're not talking about Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah.
So let's check this track out. Hopefully it's one I've been asking. Hopefully it's one I've been asking for.
Yeah. Back again, back again, back again. I'm taking the command, y'all copy and pasting. I've been flowing like a bank, I'm working the cadence. I got tatted on my wrist, I'm doing it daily. Pull up to the crib, saw the worker, he doing some maintenance. Already told you it's not a game, but they still try to play me. Chop gon' hit him up from head to toe, it's finna rearrange. Yeah, the way I blow, just launch it up, it's looking like a SpaceX. All these bitches bad, I wrapped it up, this shit was not no latex. Shoes don't cost a band, bitch, you can't never catch me at Payless. Cashier at a mirror, said 5K, I swipe the card and say less. I done hit the strip, drop the tab, then I watch the sunset. All they hit me with is cap, thought this was new era. Bro just started talking behind my back, it's a crucial error. 2 bottles of the juice, I spent 4K on just a purple parable. I ain't tell the truth, I'm telling stories, this another parable. Hold the family down, you know that I'm always gonna take care of. Too many chains on me, but bitch, you know the truth, I hate wearing them. $80 8, you know the bitch, that's why I hate sharing them. Give me my blunt back, little bitch.
Yeah, hope they never learn. I fuck the geek, I'm studying her body like a midterm. Bitch, I know you ain't getting geeky, smoking mid-sherm. Brody got that sound, I hope you know right now it's his turn. I ain't shooting back-to-back semi-autos, but I'm in the zone. Bet I shoot your girl a message in a bottle of my cologne. Cause a nigga smell good, look great, cost some real estate. Pockets got them bubble guts, I guess we both been gaining weight. Graduated with that BS, but I'll never take no bullshit. Opposite of icy hot, I like to fire, then I get cool quick. The head of devil's lettuce got me on my Levioso. Too hot when they say I got a fire, I say I know so. Wardrobe looking like a shopping spree out of Soho. You fucking on my bro ho, shawty we is a no-go. Brody too official, think I need a couple logo. For the young and maid, that bitch pretty but she loco.
I'm taking the command, y'all copy and pasting. I've been flowing like a bank, I'm working the cadence. I got tatted on my wrist, I'm doing it daily. Pull up to the crib, saw the worker, he doing some maintenance. Already told you it's not a game, but they still try to play me. Chop gon' hit him up from head to toe, it's finna rearrange. Yeah, the way I blow, just launch it up, it's looking like a SpaceX. All these bitches bad, I wrapped it up, this shit was not no latex.
Well, Hogan, I think Brody Zen got you on that one there.
I think both of those were really good. I think Brody did kind of outshine on that one.
Yeah, I think Brody got you on that one, Hogan. I think Brody got you.
I think both of their vocal chains were really nice.
It was cool. I just think their that other layer was too mono. It was mono.
Yeah.
So it was at some points it would compete with the main layer.
Okay.
And it would get a little like wild. So I would say
Yeah.
either turn it down or do some panning with that. And that would really be my only note.
That's the note then. I don't have any notes. I think that like in terms of like that was a quick mix. Then stop thinking when you mix, because just quick mix everything. Because I felt like for the most part everything sat where it needed to sit. There was that like what Q was saying, like a little bit of competing in terms of like the delivery, but everything's just like you guys finally did a song where I feel like it wasn't too completely noticeable. Like, oh, I did it at my house, and then he did it at his
And then he
house,
did it with the microphone backwards.
Yeah, and then we did it with the microphone, and then I tried to mix everything, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, you guys just did it, and now congratulations, you're getting good.
Yeah, now Hogan was sliding, but I think my man Brody came on it a little bit more confident sounding, because there was some times where Hogan was trying to force too many words in some areas.
Yeah.
And like you can do that
if you're
as
Hogan.
a style. Yeah. Like you can do it stylistically, but I just feel like in this part it felt more rushed than it being stylistically.
Yeah.
As opposed to Brody's was more like he was more relaxed in the pocket. So that's why I'm putting Brody over Hogan in this one.
All right.
So if I was engineering it, I'd tell Hogan to re-record it because he had to come harder. That's it.
And then after that, tell Brody the same thing.
Nah, I feel Brody's is good. I just tell Hogan, nah, you gotta come a little bit. You gotta tighten it up, man. You can't let Brody do that to you.
He's just outshining you right now. Nah, it was solid. It was really solid. I'm glad to see you guys are still doing good stuff together. How's the big boy life? How's living in the Nashville? You working as an engineer somewhere?
Brody is the Mandingo now. What? It's a little sus now.
Gonna make Hogan the Mandingo.
It's a little sus now.
My chest hurts from laughing.
Hogan is the Lord and Savior. It hasn't hit yet, man, but I'm looking right now. Word. All right, so up next, we got October, and then we're going to end it off with Jay Bodega if he's still here.
He's here.
Okay, so we got October. So Nate the Great sent over another one, but Nate, we won't get to that. But October sent over a track called Lazarus Effect. Jesus. He said, thank you guys here for a review from the best. Oh, thank you. We're the best. All right, let's check this one out. October, Lazarus Effect. Show. I got the ice pick. Yo.
Lazarus Effect, mass appeal to the master door. Battling through shit, you pussy fucks just might break it now. Yellow barrel, I'm sick as fuck, ask a bitch about me. I'm feeling up, your life is stuck, you ain't looking lousy. Crowds love me, I'll shoot my shot like Kyle Lowry. I know you're sorry, it's hard to love you when nothing's there.
It really feels like they just put a limiter on the master and then just like slammed it up.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, I'm not.
It's
I
so
feel like
fucking loud.
For this, it doesn't need to be. These type of tracks have to be warm and dusty.
Yeah. Okay.
This is loud and very bright.
Nate the Great. Are you asking us? That's Q. I'm A.
Oh.
This is ConsultQnA.
He doesn't know our names, and he's been to the website and never hit the About Me tab on the website that he uses to submit.
Check it out.
Yeah. My name is John Q.
And
The
I
Q
am Alex A.
Yeah. The Q stands for Quincy. Okay.
And my A stands for Abbott.
There you go.
And there you go. We're professors. That's
On
our day job.
On our website, you could hit that About Me tab. There's a lot of information on there. But let's keep going with this one.
Faith, you fucking tank, it's never fair. Intuition and love stay my weapon to carry. Night falls and night calls, it's getting scary. Might solve with pythons with white cars. No horizon, I'm staring at indecision, Fights on, he's leaking out for a minute. Right now I need peace, I don't got a limit. All black slayer, not black cage. For the beast, for the creature that be digging up the graves in the bay. Niggas stutter when they speak. This the aura of a monster, know exactly what to be. Quick, grab the cash, then we dashing overseas. Past is a fact, but the future's what I see. Risk our task for the mask and the kinfolk talking for the net. But I've been on what you been on. We're killing for love, we're killing for drugs, bucket. We're killing for love, we're killing for drugs, fuck it. We're killing for love, we're killing for drugs, bucket. We're killing for love, we're killing for drugs, fuck it. Killing for love, we're killing for drugs, bucket. Killing for love, we're killing for drugs, fuck it. We're killing for love.
This also sounds like one take.
Killing for love,
Yeah.
killing for drugs.
Even though it is layered, but it still sounds like just one take all the way through.
Killing for love, we're killing for drugs. You could get hung in a tree with the birds and the bees. You'll be as high as you ever been, but more dead than you ever were.
This is like a rough mix that they just released.
I kind of like it, but I would like to see what you were saying. I would like to see what this would sound like if this were take number 7 and 8 versus like 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like get the layers, practice, get them down, and get it real tight. I like the delivery. I like the sound. You were saying like it just.
I
like
need it
the
warm.
Yeah, like dusty. Yeah, like
It has like that dust, but it's not warm. It's too bright.
it almost needs like the vinyl, like the crackly.
Crackle, but
yeah.
I still need it to be warm. Like
Yeah.
coated in not, well, I guess it would be low mids, but not muddy, but just a little bit of that, or just whatever you're doing on the master where you're over compressing it or something. It's opening up too much space for this type of song, I feel.
You might be able to, if you can find like a tape saturation plugin, I feel like that would bring up the mids that he's talking about, and like, because like the piano definitely isn't full range. It's definitely got like this. The whole thing's got like a noir feel to it, and I like it. I see where it's going. I just need it to be taken all the way there.
Like, I feel like warmness like this.
See, there's that crackle.
And so he goes to walk the surface. So one day he's in the forest. He
tape
runs into a
saturation.
giant that says it's.
Yeah, you go with that, and then you hear this, and it's like,
It's okay, you missed your buzz.
you hear how bright it is.
Yeah.
Even though the other song is kind of like it's in the low mid, so it's a little bit of mud, but that mud adds warmth.
Yeah.
In this particular situation, I could even probably find a slower one. Let's see, is Present slow?
Find a tape saturation plugin. Put it on the master.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Do you feel how just warm
You
this
couldn't
is?
catch me in a bad mood on my worst day. I'm the longest living fish in the pond. Just listen
there.
to my songs. There's a reason why I sound so calm. I am the non-existent, the only one that truly gets it.
So-
well, not the only one, but
So I think that what this is that play his song real quick.
Cause some get left out in the trunk.
Okay,
Some
yeah,
get
so it's
left with
like
zero fun.
it's like 4 to 5K is boosted on this version,
Yeah.
and it's making it very shiny and up front. Whereas that one was mixed. The one that you
It just
played
flat. I don't even
Yeah.
think it was EQ'd.
Yeah, that's just it. Is like got the tape saturation sound, which has like a high end roll off. Like there's like this one's cool because it's got the dusty, because it does have very, very high frequencies, but then it's got to build up at like 4, 5, 6K, which makes it very like out front,
Open and
yeah, exactly. If you were to flatten that out a little bit, but keep the dusty overtones to it, that'd sound really good.
Like,
definitely there's
Yeah.
stories and stories and stories that can be told.
Tape saturation.
Musical.
It just fits.
You wouldn't say
It's supposed to be muddy,
so hard to
dusty.
describe music other than the
Yeah.
basic way to describe it. Music is basically
Like very incomplete. Like
Yeah.
there is no high end to it.
and that can be very descriptive in all kinds of ways, you know.
Yeah.
And the
yeah.
crackle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like even though his vocals in it, because at this point Godly couldn't mix at all. Like I'm not saying this is the best mix. It's just an example of like.
Yeah.
Like he was making his vocals brighter, but it still had that low end to keep it meaty.
Like yeah.
Yeah. Hey yo, let me get some traction. Shock 'em with the words and then dismay 'em with the action. It's not my full potential, but I slay 'em with the fraction.
Yeah.
I like the track that he sent. I think it's just like I said. I think it's like maybe 80% there. Just get that theme going. Like it's very noir. It's very like dark, black and white detective film kind of like bad shit's going down in New York City kind of stuff. Like just take it there. It's a cool feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, shouts out to October for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Shouts out to you for sending that over. Miss Altimo said, I would want the sample to the beat and keys to the example track you were playing. I would too, but who knows where Guy Lee got that from? He's still active on Instagram. I haven't talked to him in a while. I think he moved to I think he's still in Atlanta. I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's still making music. I have to check on him.
Let's ask the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, I have to check on Guy Lee, see what he's doing.
Yeah.
But his name was the rapper's name was God Lee, Gawdlee. If y'all want to go find some of his old stuff, those songs are like 8 years old, so it's pretty old. But
they sound that way because they were tape.
he just couldn't mix. He was just that's how you spell it, God Lee, like that. He just couldn't mix. But
sometimes it works for you.
It works for when you can't mix. It works for that sound.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like, okay, it sounds like Wu-Tang.
Yeah. It
terrible.
literally does sound like Wu-Tang. So yeah.
You can have so many imperfections, but the imperfections are what make that sound.
Yep.
All right. So last but not least, we got Jay Bodega. Sent over a track called Honey and Tea. He says, I attempted to mix this too many times and paid someone to mix it, but it didn't work out, so I'm going to just let it sit unmixed.
Boo.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll give you advice on the mix. Let's check this one out. People in the chat, y'all give advice too. This is Jesse Bodega. Track called Ivy Blue, recorded with Imperfect. Didn't he send this one?
I think so.
Yeah. Wait, did you just send me the link to the same exact track you sent last week?
Hey, October, send something next week too if you want. I'm curious to hear more. He says, "How dare you?"
Well, it's literally you sent the same track. Like, you have 1 minute. Send another track. www.consultqna.com before we just end the stream.
Before we just take that giant power switch and shut it off.
Yep. So meanwhile, while we wait, October, thank you so much for submitting. Make sure you catch us here. We do this every single Wednesday. If you want to submit music, you can visit ConsultQnA.com. The moment it turns Wednesday, you can submit your music. Make sure you jump in the chat room. Let us know that you're here, and we'll get to you in the order that you submit, as you see. You can join us on our Discord. Our Discord is right there in the chat room. We are active in there, so if you have any questions or whatever. There's also community feedback. And if you upload if you create an account with gonac.io, which is in the chat room right there, you upload a song, post that link in our Discord in the GoNac tab, and we'll give you a free code to monetize your song for free. That's essentially make free money on that song every time it's played until you withdraw the money. Then you won't be making money off of it unless you remonetize it. But, just try it out. If you have any questions about that, ask about it in the Discord. Be like, hey, what's that thing y'all were talking about in the stream where I can make money off of my song being uploaded somewhere? Then we'll tell you about it. We'll send you a link. Mari's been here this whole time. Shouts out to DJ Mari. See you Sunday. If you guys want to come out to the last day at Be Nice, I'm probably not going to stream it. Maybe.
It's the last one.
Yeah, maybe I'll stream it.
Does money matter for that place? Is it just that they're just gonna be slinging drinks?
I
all
have
over the
no
place?
idea. I think it's gonna blow up.
She's just gonna try and get rid of everything.
I think the
before?
police are gonna just show up in a SWAT unit and shut us down.
Oh, so maybe I should come out on Sunday then.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Huh.
But I think I'll stream it, and yeah. So if you guys can't make it out, you guys can pop in and watch us on the stream and see what it's looking like. But yeah, if you can pop out, please pop out. It's the last Sunday. It's been a good run for Be Nice, and it's help us send it off together.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the night, probably everything in the fridge is just going to be free. I don't know.
Let me know when the end of the night is. Maybe I'll just swing out then.
Right now, we're planning to end at 11.
There's a whole lot of. Well, no. Last time I checked, there wasn't a whole lot of yerba left. So.
Yeah, no, there was none. I don't think she restocked any of it. Yeah.
Damn it.
All right. Did he submit something? Yeah, he did. He submitted it as Jesse B.
Oh.
Instead of JB instead of Jesse Bodega.
Jesse Bodega.
He might as well embrace it. And then he still submitted Ivy Blue
11.
on accident, but he submitted another one.
11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right, here we go. It's called Unmixed Honey and Tea, instrumental by Elijah David, extended version. Let's check it out.
All right.
Well, you probably need to do some noise reduction right off the bat right here because I can hear your entire background going. You're hissing in the background, so you could probably use a dehisser.
Or re-record.
Or just completely re-record the whole thing, yeah, without your gain being gained up so high or in a better environment.
Unless it's for an effect, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Okay.
Call me what you want, but you can never touch me. Watch it flash.
Nah, the hiss is still in there.
Yeah.
Flash in your face like I'm the paparazzi. La-di-da. You are what you eat. La-di-da. So I'm honey and tea. Baby tripping up, cause I dance in my heartbeat. That I don't give love to every dick, Tom and Harry. La-di-da. You are what you eat. La-di-da. So I'm honey and tea. Too sweet for ya, too sweet. Put your fingers in, pull out, repeat. I am your dream boy, your weakness. I will steal all of your feelings. I can smell a hint of jealousy. You wish you could be like young Mr. Mac.
Initial thoughts on the vocals?
Delivery-wise, I like it. Delivery-wise, there's some really cool ideas there. But this is a rough mix, right? Unmixed.
Yeah, it's unmixed.
I'm hearing the unmixed aspect of it.
It also sounds dry.
Yeah.
Very dry.
Yeah.
So I think you would need to create some effects change.
I could see Just Fizz hopping on this as a feature. That's interesting.
He might need to talk to Just Biz about what effects change he used because this definitely needs an effects change on the vocals. I think you also need to have your vocals slide through a Melodyne treatment.
Yeah.
Real quick too, and either re-record or do some hiss reduction. Maceo, you're back, but we're at the end of the stream and we skipped you, unfortunately. So if anything, maybe we could play your song as the last song out, but we won't review it. Jay Bodega says, I don't even know what that is.
If you, I was going to say, if you could turn it into effect, but I don't know how you would do that, if it's just baked in. Maceo, hang out. We'll play your song last, and then I'll just message you.
Yeah. Jay Bodega, what part of what we said do you not know what it is? Do you not know what an effects chain is? Do you not know what a dehisser is? Do you not know what noise reduction is?
And then what Mr. Altismo just said, if you're curious about any of those things, there is an old video on this channel.
We still got to release the cut up.
I'm just now remembering that because Nick just now reminded me of that.
This should still be good content.
It's great content, and I think I put the first test episode in our drive, and then just my brain was like, all right, all done.
Okay, he said he understood the dry part. Whew.
Okay. That's sometimes good, sometimes bad. What were the other options that we gave him?
Effects
Vocal
chain, noise reduction.
Yeah.
Re-recording.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying he can't re-record it, which I don't know why not.
You should, because I'm hearing a ton of really good ideas. I'm hearing some really good delivery. I'm hearing some really good vocal control that I think really should be brought to the front, and it kind of can't because there's going on. You can't re-record. You can re-record.
You just can't
You edit. Okay.
All right. So do you know what having your gain structure correct is?
Yeah. AKA, don't just turn the gain knob all the way up.
Yeah. So all these terms or all that we're saying that you're saying you don't know, write it down, because these are all, every single thing that we're touching on is a heavy topic. But if you write down the exact terminology we're using, you can then go to YouTube and watch videos on them one by one. Some of those videos may be 20 minutes. Some of them may be 30 minutes. But again, these are hefty topics. If you want to get better, these are some things that you're going to go into. We don't have much time tonight, so we won't deep dive into them.
Oh, if you record, all right. So if you record it all at once, here's what I would do. I would go back. Worth the re-record. I would go back and I would approach it line by line, delivery by delivery. There's some really good ideas here. They need to be flushed out. They need to be built up on. They need to have some layers. It's an unmixed idea track, and I think that's where you should label it right now, and then go back and then start, like I said, line by line, clean it up. There's some good stuff here.
Yeah, he's going to realize his name in the Discord is Jay Bodega. I changed his name in the Discord.
I saw you threaten to do that, but I didn't realize that you actually did that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Definitely changed his name in the Discord.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's permanent now.
Yep. Can't go back.
Oh, it's Jesse. Is it? Maybe I didn't change it. I think I did.
I thought you threatened.
No, I think I did it after I tagged him. So.
Okay.
I think when you tag people in Discord, it tags their original name. But when they type, it will say the chat rooms. It will say the Discord nickname.
I want to see. Say something in Discord, please, Jay Bodega.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it from my own eyes.
I just wrote something in the Discord, so we'll see. But yeah, so watch that link that Mr. Altismo posted in the Discord, because it's a video of a stream where I was on the plane, and Alex did the show with Nick, and they touch on all of these things. And it's super, super, super in depth. Alex was working on a chopped up version.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's still working on it.
Still working on it. Jesse Bodega here. Yep.
Yep.
Yo, that's funny. Oh my God, you did. That's so funny.
Good times.
All right. I think that's my notes, is go back and just really approach it like you're going to actually record it. Go line by line. I heard stuff that I really liked, and I want to see it become a song. This is a cool song, potentially.
All right.
Yeah.
So, shouts out to you. I don't think we don't need to finish it. We'll just end the stream off with this song by Maseo. We ain't going to say anything over it. Alex said he'll message him later about it. Yeah. But Maseo does say, here is an updated mix of what I last sent. I feel good about where the beat is mixed. I started mixing the vocals in the session this time, but not super solid on them yet. Let me know how it sounds. So Alex said he'll message you with how it sounds. I don't think he posted it in the Discord. He emailed it to us.
Yeah.
But post it in the Discord so people can so there's a community review tab in the Discord where it operates kind of like a forum. You can post your song in there, and people can select your song and give you reviews right there in that tab, so that way you can reference exactly what people are saying about it, and you don't have to scroll through the chat rooms and stuff. So check that out and hit that if you want community reviews. I don't do any community reviews because I do this damn stream. but other people do.
Yeah.
So this is called So Good Freestyle. Let's check this version out.
Is that it for Wednesday?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That'll be
Thanks
it.
for hanging out.
That'll be it.
And we will see you guys next Wednesday.
All right.
Feeling Louis Farrakhan, checking Lexicon. Tell her shawty she can get involved when we get it on. Truth is I'm a moral vagabond, highly permanent. But I'm wishing fake niggas steady switching, talking shit but don't know. My bitch is too fine, niggas never do dimes. Playing with a pussy on FaceTime, bees on our waistline. I can never make time, nigga too busy making baselines. Promise you in due time. I'm one with the force, I'm running the course. I'm on for the team, look too clean in a new white tee. Little bitch, I mean, bitch, I've been offended. Ain't no switching sides on the team, bitch, it's been a minute. I've been cooking crack with the greens, I ain't need a dentist. Ain't no hoes fucking my cheese up on when I'm in it. She said no one hit it like me, bitch, I mean.